Where are all my other 14-month Eskimo substers at? One month later on our second baby's child support POGO. Chat, it's my birthday this month, can I get a W for not unaliving myself another year? Months KEKW, at least chat is looking cute today, people shy. Yeah, months of anti-America brain rot. Hello, Hasan and chat. I've lost 10 pounds this month from diet and gym. Just wanted to share the good news, Hasan. Months, BB, love you, I am. Hi Arjan and chat. I've got my stats final in 30 minutes. Good luck to others with mine. As Woo, half a year less than 3. Any poggers in chat? W chatter Hass.
Waiting for Hasan. Gonna go watch some videos and just do a lot of commentary on his stream. It's all a meme. So now what are we waiting for? Waiting for Hasan. What will he do when he's live? Open up the casino, let the gambler in. It's time to sit. I bet we're gonna be sitting here waiting for Hasan. I used to come here for politics.
The Dominic
Now I watch him game and yell at great names all day. God, how long have I been sitting here waiting for Hasan? Waiting for Hasan. Waiting for Hasan. Waiting for Hasan.
What's going on, everybody? I hope everyone's having a fantastic evening, a fantastic afternoon, a fantastic pre-noon, no matter where you are in the world. I'm Hasan Piker, and this is the HasanAbi broadcast coming to you live from rainy California, Los Angeles. This is a very rainy, very gloomy, very cloudy day here today, folks. 55 degrees and rainy here in Los Angeles, California. It's bedlam. It's bedlam. We're live and alive, and I hope all the boys, I hope all the girls, and I hope all the MBs are having a fantastic one, because it is Thursday, December 9th, 2021, and it's 1:46 p.m. And I
Alright,
am
Mods, let's go.
very late. I mean, obviously, at this point, you know, Thursdays. At Thursdays, I'm late. That's just how it works. As I shoot the leftovers. Where is the Video Game Awards? Where is the Video Game Awards? Is that tonight? Is that today? I don't know. Anyway, regardless. Gotta sneeze. Hey, bro, is your merch supply line experiencing delays? I don't know. I have no idea. Woo!
23 already? And all I learned about was Kusi Hassel.
This is the first time I've ever been on Twitch. I usually watch you on YouTube, lmao. Says Juliet Un official. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. It's gonna be a wild journey. Strap up. It's at 4:30. Yeah, we'll watch it. We'll watch it in, like, if it's like a 2 hours or whatever, we'll watch it. We'll do a little, we'll dip our little toe in there. Lily did a new version of Waiting for Hasan in the middle of her night on her stream last night. Wait, for real? Hey, get me out. Get me out. I'm Haas locked. And I'm in ice. I'm Haas locked, but it's ice cold, baby. Get me out of there. Get me out of it. Please break me out. She believes in rehabilitative justice. Why would you make him soy face when you could just yassify him? Pay $5 for the face app so I can make Hasan soy face on my thumbnails. Yep. It's me, dude. I do believe in rehabilitative justice. Man, I got some big ass fucking hands, dude. A YouTube
I
Andy
wanna
tried to
thank
pick me up
Hasan
in a
and the
bar by
rest of the
sending me his
community for
favorite
keeping me
Hasan
company.
clip.
Glad also hello
Smart.
online is at sushi.
Smart. Would you fuck you? Yeah. I like your style, but I just don't get the beads. Why do you like to wear them so much? I don't know. I like them.
Let me out of here.
I did not sign up to co-stream the Video Game Awards, but I think it'll be probably fine. That'd be real funny if they were just like, yeah, dude. Yeah, no. Like, you're clapped for doing something that, like, everyone does. You know what I mean? Yeah, pretty funny. Anyway, folks, this is part of the broadcast where I tell you a little bit about my personal news. I went to a event last night at Dog Pound. It's that famous gym that some of you probably know. I know the owner, Kirk. Kirk's brother is a HasanAbi head, from what I understand. Like an old school HasanAbi head, as a matter of fact. Kirk is famous for training all the Victoria's Secret models and, you know, all of the Justin Bieber, all of them. Anyway,
Hope
they had
everyone in
a
chat
ball
has a
main
good day.
collaboration. So I went to that. He was like, yo, I want you know, I want to see you. I want to hang out with you, man. Like, come through, whatever. We have an event going on. I was like, sure. And I went. And then I had to wait in line. And I thought to myself, this is terrible. This is the worst situation of all time. I just got flexed on. You know? But it's okay. You know, I hung out there a little bit. There was some tic-tackers there wearing Triller jackets. Thought that was interesting. Every LA trainer has a brother who's a HasanAbi head? Maybe. Someone said, out of touch much? Yeah, no, I'm sure you like waiting in lines, I suppose. How was Stavi's special the other night? Excellent. Really funny. It's so funny when people
Just submitted my
are just like, nah, dude,
Thanks
I
for helping me
love
get to
waiting
the
in
end of
line.
college
Brother,
at
you don't
Hasan.
understand. I fucking love waiting in line. I'm so proletarian, dude.
Made it past the brain rot. Let's go.
Anyway, brother, not only am I fucking a fan of waiting in line because I'm so motherfucking working class, I love traffic too, bro.
Just got over being sick. Happy to be here with chat.
Would you encourage the TrueAnon guys to apply for JRE? They'd be amazing guests. Anyway, the new Gilded Age,
Yes.
2,750 planet. What the fuck? The new Gilded Age, 2,750 people have more wealth than half the planet. Let's go! Let's go! Woo! I'm a part of it. I'm in the top right there. I'm in the top 2,750 people. Yeah. It's like I make up the bulk of it, to be honest. Waiting for Hasan, 5-hour, 13-minute timestamp. My link don't work.
Buffalo Starbucks unionized. Let's go Komodo hype.
We're going to talk about that.
I wish y'all would STF you about this month brain rot.
Okay, alright.
We get it, you don't touch grass.
Okay, put this on. Don't read the chat. I mean, don't read anything else.
Your mic.
Oh, I know. I said I'm singing you a song. Put that on the left.
Okay.
Okay, alright. These are lyrics I made. Okay, just try not to read this. I'm gonna read. I'm gonna
won't
sing.
read it.
Okay, I made up these lyrics, right? Okay, actually, you might need to scroll down for me a little bit.
How will I do that without reading the lyrics?
Oh, you know what? You're right.
I'll do it when you're like most.
Test. Test.
Been having a rough time lately,
Every
but your
day
stream helps keep me sane.
online,
Thank you,
thinking
Arjan
that it's
Hass.
finally time, waiting for Hasan to stream and ask us how's my chat today. I miss you guys, but we know he's a wheezy little liar. The front page of LSF, click on every single one. Is he gonna stay and talk? Chat is having so much fun. Let's watch all day and see what Hasan has to say. It's a work in progress. Every hour I sit down, refresh the page. No matter how far apart his streams are up, his streams are. Oh no! Oh, I fucked up. Every hour I sit down, refresh the page. No matter how far apart his streams are, I will stay up till he goes live. And I smile through my tears. Where is he now? Waiting for Hasan. What will he do when he's live? Is he gonna commentate on random videos? Go mold and cry. He can't keep getting away with it every time, waiting for Hasan. Painting his nails and playing ads. When will he stop getting bullied by this chat? His head is small, he's tall. We're waiting patiently for Hasan to start his stream.
Oh my god, I have chills, dude.
Okay, mute the mic again. We're gonna go back to DJing and farming. I'm just a simple farmer, man.
That was insane, dude. I have chills. Okay. Chills, dude. Hot house chest. Okay, dude. Don't bat chest me. Okay. That was beautiful. God damn. We're officially back on the good timeline. Yes, LilyPichu has restored order to the universe with her incredible talent and artistic vision. Finally, there's some delicate balance struck back. Okay. All right, let's do it. Daycare is open, folks. What a beautiful way to start. God damn. I think we as a society, and we certainly as a platform, do not deserve LilyPichu. Okay? I'll just say it. The only person who meets the metric, the bar, is Michael Reeves. That's it. Nobody else. What is this? Hoss Drip 2? Same person who made Hoss Drip? Dude, these are so sick. New emote, Hoss Drip 2 and Hoss Drip 1. Use this as your image? Okay, I'll use that as my image. Daycare is open. New Travis Scott interview. That was wonderful. Have you seen this from Sam Cedar having me and Ethan on his show? I mean, I'd love to go on. I love Sam. Where are the tendies, Mr. Streamer? No chicken tendies yet. Chicken tendies later. You doing okay, bro? Yes, I'm doing fantastic. As a matter of fact, I'm doing great. Okay, daycare's open. New Travis Scott interview. New Gilded Age report showing 270. Now control 3% of all wealth, up from 1%. That makes them wealthier than half the planet. Richest are... half the planet. And so much more. Get in now. Screw this. I'm gonna go watch you on YouTube. Fuck you. Enjoy your stream. Wait, what? Bro, what the hell? Are you okay, man? Been raining for 2 weeks in South Africa. Welcome. Almost midnight. Ready for some Haas. Privileged Andy. Q Andy. lmao. Oh, that's actually so cute. Let's get into the news. Oh, screw this. What happened to this guy? Are you okay, dude? My man went from like, yeah, so excited, like, get strapped up. I'm just tweeting out that I'm live, brother. This is like how we were supposed to do it. You know how every day on this broadcast, before I get to the news, I talk a little bit about my personal news, check in with everybody. And then I tweet out that I'm live, just like I just did, okay? And then I urge you to retweet it so we can farm some impressions so that we can get some people to, come into the stream as well, the Normans, radicalize them little by little, slowly but surely. Not going to run the top of the hour ad break right now because we're only 26 minutes into the broadcast. You guys don't want to watch Rich Kids? I thought you liked Rich Kids. Game Awards are today. Lots of new announcements are coming out. We're going to watch that as well. That was the most accelerated version of Twitch brain rot. Like, he went from, oh my God, I'm so excited. This is so tight. This is so fun, to like, fuck you, dude. I mean, I'm still a fan, but god damn, dude, I fucking can't be waiting. New video featuring Hasan. Damn, bitch, you live like this? You like some junk in the trunk. You want a big booty car.
Absolutely. To take my huge dragon pee-pee, obviously. This is the second episode of Seeking Sus.
Bro, that is the quickest way to get demonetized on YouTube, by the way. Straight up, the absolute quickest way. New Scum, Fear and Malding Edition. Art hot off the press. Oh, he watched the latest episode. Wait, hold on. Actually, how do I fucking find... Here it is. Okay, found it. Our latest episode was on blackface sensitivity training and the fucking crazy CEO. There it is. You watching Kanye Drake Twitch concert? Is that tonight? Scum art is just like consistently fire, dude. Accurate proportions? Yes, this is accurate proportions. True. This is what I look like. That Facebook streamer spends more time watching gaming events than actually spends playing video games. Okay, weeby, chill. Okay.
Part of my awesome new show with Twitch Gaming. Big thank you to Hasan for being a part of this.
You're doing great, by the way. This is
Really?
You're doing awesome.
Thank you so much. You guys, like, for the two people here that don't know who Hasan is, probably my dad if you're watching, and my mom. Hasan's an amazing streamer, and he's well known for his beautiful...
Can you make face cam bigger? I'm trying to jerk off. 10-month subscriber. Take a day off, okay?
glasses, his high rating on men's wiki feet, and his political commentary. He's not afraid to talk about
In
what
that
he's
order.
passionate about. Yeah, in that exact order. I know what the priorities are here.
Yeah.
Is that a popcorn?
No. Nicotine gum.
Oh. Do you have any other fun addictions? Meth or anything? Sorry, that was weird. Anyway, you don't have to
Wait,
talk
what
about
is
that.
what was the question? What was my fun addiction?
Yeah,
What do you think
do you
it
have
is?
any? Yeah, let me guess. Do you collect your toenail clippings?
To do what exactly?
Okay, just me. Haha.
The nanny state. Anyway, okay, so that's a fun little video. Good on Susu for putting that out there. Anyway, I'm not seeing enough movement on this. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you, not seeing enough movement on this. What is it? 500 likes, dude? Dude, Minecraft YouTubers. Now that I've done a Minecraft YouTube podcast banter with Carl Jacobs, Minecraft YouTubers literally fucking do this without even trying. There's like 500 people ready to like before they even tweet off. You know, I'm washed. I'm washed. I never saw you look at this great pic from Representative Lauren Boebert. Oh, we talked about it already. We literally just talked about it on the Leftovers podcast today. You shit on your audience too much for that? Yeah, that's true. It is a difficult process to be a HasanAbi head because you catch it on all ends. Other stands will fight you nonstop, okay? Especially if you defend me. And they'll do it in like ways that are hurtful, like, oh, you are racist or whatever the fuck. You like Hasan, you're racist, like insane ways. And then also on top of that, I yell at you regularly too if you like, you know, speak out of pocket, get out of pocket, say silly shit. But I think people know I still love my community. Like, otherwise, why the fuck would I be live non-goddamn stop? Dude, this year, 2021 has been crazy. Like, I went from, streaming 42% of the year. What was with tagging Apache in the Christmas gun comparison, lmao? He's the one who sent it to me. I told my friend to watch you. He thought you were similar to QAnon. Wait, what? Because of what? What have I talked about that is like similar to QAnon? You constantly gaslight and abuses and lie, love it. That's not true. Talking to a girl off Bumble, she says she watches you on YouTube, but hates the stream because he always yells at the chat. Yeah, I gotta dial that back. I do yell a little bit. But yeah, 2020, I streamed 42% of the year, like the entire year. That's not a joke. And 2021, I thought to myself that I was going to actually do less, okay? 2021, I thought I was going to actually stream a lot less, focus on my mental health. First half of 2021, I was an Italian man and focused. The first quarter of 2021, I was an Italian man that, had a cussy addiction. And then I have, even though I did not lower my hours, actually increase them, I then turned around and started 2 podcasts. So we're not stopping. I started not 1, but 2 podcasts. And have continued. NMP Law, Melina Tudy, my son loves doing the 25 Getters dance with you. Oh my God. Since Ludwig left, are you going to fill the vacuum and become French? I would never do that. I would never do that. I would not like that. I would not do that. Wow, yeah. How you feeling about the workload? I think the workload is a lot, but it doesn't really matter because ultimately I love what I do. And you guys are the reason why I love what I do. So, I mean.
Brian Johnstown Massacre. Hey, Sam, Emma, and crew, when are you going to have Hasan the Hun or H3H3 Productions on the show to talk about their new show, Leftovers? We should do that soon. Nice.
That's it. The thing I was gonna say, by the way, we'll get to the Travis Scott interview in a second, but the thing I was gonna say is, I was surprised when I went to Dog Pound with, like, I've talked to this before, like, I get very uncomfortable around rich people, despite my own personal, you know, hat in the fucking ring, right? No matter what. And I've talked about this before, like, I always do. I get like uncomfortable. I'm sure most people don't have that kind of weirdo behavior. So you're uncomfortable around yourself. Of course, I hate myself. That's like a given. But regardless, okay, what my point is, whenever I go to places like that, I'm always like, it's going to be weird. This is going to be fucking weird. You know, they're like not going to be great. Around Ludwig, Miz, Shroud, Soda? No, of course not, because they're fucking degenerates that I know personally. It's a little different. I'm saying there's like different types of rich people, okay? There's different kinds of rich people. Like the degenerate Twitch streamers are in a completely separate league than like fucking a bunch of trust fund kids and, you know, VC guys and hedge fund managers and shit like that are constantly fucking talking about how crime is out of control in Los Angeles. Like, that's what I mean. And last night's experience was a little bit like, you know, TikTokers and really like fucking wealthy folks and shit like that. And aren't you a trust fund kid too? No, of course not, dude. I don't know why. I don't know where the fuck that came from. This idea that like I'm a trust fund kid. I'm not like trying to fucking appear like the common worker here at all, but like I'm not a trust fund kid, dude. People just make shit up. Like I wear designer shit all the time, and you know, I'm a trust fund kid. Anyway, chat will say anything. Literally, if you want it, I do want it. I do fucking want it. Holy fuck. Number one trending. A conversation with Travis Scott. Yo, can someone explain to me why Charlemagne always fucking films shit with this like weird filter? What is up with that? Why is this so fucking dramatic? I mean, let's get into it, dude. Fuck it. Why not? Let's dive right into this fucking thing.
Travis Scott, what's up, brother?
It's gonna suck. But everything looks like, yeah, Chatter said A24 filter. Everything looks like an A24 filter. Says you don't wear designer, but you're wearing the Bernie Balenciaga shirt? Yeah. Straight up, Bernie 2020 Balenciaga shirt.
What it do? How you feeling?
You know, I've been on about like different type of like emotions, you know, emotional roller coaster. I mean, it gets so hard because, you know, I always felt like connected with my fans.
Mm-hmm.
And, you know, I went through something, you know, and I feel like fans went through something and people's parents went through something. And it's, you know, it really, you know, it hurts. It hurts a community, it hurts a city.
Stop. Oh no. Even though Felix may have been shorter than us, he had 6'5" energy for supporting all of us at SB Workers United at the Chapo show in Buffalo. By the way, congratulations. I was so mad when I saw you guys were 6'5". Congratulations to the Starbucks union in Buffalo. That's it, baby. They did it. Kind of surprising that there isn't like a lot of... At the first of the 3 Buffalo area Starbucks that voted, the workers voted overwhelmingly 19-8 in favor of unionizing, making it the very first company-operated Starbucks in the nation to be unionized. The NLRB will now count ballots for the other 2 cafes. That's right. Starbucks location on Elmwood Avenue in Buffalo has voted to become the Starbucks' first unionized store in the United States with a vote of 19-8. Pretty good. We'll get to the Travis Scott thing in a second. Let's talk about this for a moment. So this has been a long effort. It's a historic day where Starbucks workers united have successfully unionized the first 2 Starbucks stores in America and won a majority of votes across all three stores in Buffalo today. 3 more Buffalo stores and 1 in Mesa, Arizona store will hold union elections in the coming months. Obviously, Starbucks corporate was very, very focused on. Obviously, Starbucks corporate was very, very focused on what the fuck is this? Oh my God. Okay, there's too much content. I'm done. My brain is fried right now, okay? There's too much going on. Stop it. Literally dial back the fucking content, dude. What is happening right now? I just got started. Fuck. Are you kidding me? Anyway, bro, you're 30 minutes in, look at tabs. Yeah, it's fucking bananas right now, dude. Fuck. I came in late to work, and now it's like I got all this fucking... The managers came in. The 30,000 micromanagers came rushing in with like paperwork, like, boom, dumping it on my fucking chest. Hey, look at this. Hey, you got a lot of work to do, kiddo. What happens when you're late to work, dude? Okay. Fuck, I'm trying to focus so hard. Weak man during many content, strong man when little content. Anyway, Starbucks was hyper-focused on the unionization efforts there, and the real reason why they were hyper-focused on the unionization efforts there is because once you start unionizing some of the locations, well then, oh no, folks, that is no bueno. That means other locations will also start recognizing that united, they can bargain, but divided, they beg. And when that starts happening, all of a sudden, the profit margins are going to start shrinking for the shareholders, while the stakeholders, i.e., or just the workers in this situation, well, the workers are going to be doing a lot better. Now, Starbucks already offers a fuckload of benefits, okay? A fuckload of benefits in comparison to comparable, coffee chains, and in comparison to fast food. They do. They really do. They will literally, I think, like, people have told me they've paid for, like, gender confirmation surgeries and shit. Like, they're actually pretty good, right? Especially if you are a part of their workforce for an extended period of time. So that is because of that, I think kind of stands in the way of unionization. Okay, like it makes it a little bit harder from the point of view of like people who are like, well, I still get really good benefits and I do feel like a family or whatever the fuck, you know what I mean? So so technically that actually makes it harder to unionize because horrific workplace conditions create a frustrated labor force, and it creates an opportunity ripe for radicalization. But these guys, these folks over in Buffalo, pushed and pushed and pushed. They had actual corporate leadership come to the Buffalo branches and basically, do insane things like clean the fucking floors themselves. And so, that was a really interesting thing to track, but it's awesome. What is the likelihood of some of the Starbucks union getting suicided with two? What? No, dude. What the fuck? Dude, this isn't like Latin America, okay? We're not talking about like fucking labor organizers at the Coca-Cola plant, dude. There's none of that. That is not going to happen. First of all, that doesn't even need to happen. There are a million different things that Starbucks corporate could do that is like, still significant in standing in front of like other Starbucks also trying to unionize. Labor/civic leaders get clapped daily in Latin America. That's why I said it's not fucking Latin America, okay? Like, there's no clapping labor organizers here. Anyway, Bernie says, congratulations to the Starbucks Workers United on the historic achievement of organizing the first ever union at a company-owned Starbucks in the United States. The company should stop pouring money into the fight against the union and negotiate a fair contract now. Also, I like my coffee black with no sugar. And that's pretty much it. That's all I want is coffee, black coffee with no sugar. Donald Trump, Joe Biden, and Bernie Sanders are the most favored figures in the country. Very favorable at 18%. Joe Biden. Oh, dude, Donald Trump is still. Bro, Donald Trump, 44% net favorability rating, along with Joe Biden and Bernie Sanders. But Joe Biden's unfavorability is at 51%, whereas Bernie's is at 41%. Kamala Harris is at 49%. Oh, God, we are so dead, dude. What is this? The anti-work subreddit is a bunch of... The anti-work subreddit is a bunch of idiotic 15-year-olds. I think they deserve $25 an hour for working at McDonald's. It's garbage and full of morons. First of all, what the fuck do you mean? Like, what? Why shouldn't someone who works at fucking McDonald's? Like, what are you? Are you a McDonald's dude? Are you Ronald? Are you Ronaldo, dude? Are you Ronald McDonald in the chat? Boys, give a round of applause for Ronald McDonald. Mr. Donald is in here, dude. That's crazy, bro. Do you know where you're at right now? You're like talking shit about, like, look, there might be some fucking people that are delusional in the anti-work subreddit. I don't know. I haven't fucking really browsed it at all. And it's also Reddit after all. So there's going to be weirdos regardless. But this idea that, like, you would be simping for the fucking bottom line of the McDonald's franchise owner rather than the workers is so weird. Unless you, like, straight up own a bunch of franchises, I guess. This community is literally filled with brain dead 12-year-olds. You're all fucking morons. None of you are funny because they're all fucking morons. He's a fucking moron. You laugh much more when you have guests on. I think you thrive when you have someone to interact with. What an interesting person, dude. No, I'm skimping for McDonald's at all. Yes, that's what I'm talking about, the delusional ones. I don't think it's that delusional for someone to fucking want to make a livable salary while working at McDonald's. Just because that labor is supposedly quote unquote fucking replaceable does not change the reality that it's still creating a fuckload of profit for the franchise itself. And not only profit, but regardless of the fucking profit that it's creating for the franchise itself, it's also like it's a job that you need to do. Like, someone needs to do that fucking job. Someone needs to flip the burgers. Someone needs to clean the bathrooms. It's kind of ridiculous to make this assumption that, just because it's to be fair, the anti-work subreddit is extremely cringe, but not for that reason. I don't know. I don't fucking go there, okay? It's a subreddit. The only subreddit I care about is Okay Buddy, and that's it. Members of the popular subreddit at r/antiwork are coordinating the flood Kellogg's application system and thwart the company's attempt to hire scabs to replace 1,400 striking workers. See, that's not bad. That's not bad at all. That's pretty good. My current Starbucks partners have been slowly trying to radicalize my coworkers and introduce them concepts of unionize over the last few years. This is a huge boon. but it is difficult to cut through all the programming that unions are bad doing. This is in a very anti-union state, though, too, lol. Yeah. So, what is this? I've never been more ashamed to be an American. Okay, we'll look at this in a second. There's a lot of cringe in every subreddit that makes it to the top of r/all. Yes, because Reddit is fucking cringe. So when Reddit is fucking cringe, the people that are on Reddit are going to be fucking cringe. So any fucking subreddit that hits like a certain number is going to have a boatload of cringe. There's only 2 speeds on Reddit. Cringe, Nazi. You either go full cringe or you go full Nazi. When you go full Nazi, you get fucking banned. Okay? That's it. I've spent enough time on Reddit to know that that is the reality. I've also kept my karma down enough that I have not become one of those 2 concepts. No, it's about the karma. If you are karma farming, and there's motherfuckers in here that do it regularly. Austin Ox is one of them. Ninjite is another one. All you fucking clippers and shippers. If you're karma farming, you're either cringe or Nazi. One or the other. That's it. That's just the reality. I'm sorry. If you're looking for fucking up dudes, okay? If you're like, oh my God, thank you for the gold, kind sir. If you say shit like that, well then you could be you're either mega cringe, omega cringe, or a Nazi. One or the other. Okay? COVID feminizes you? Yeah, we covered this on Leftovers too. Doesn't replaceability kind of affect potential employees' mindsets? Like saying it's replaceable, they can just justify paying lower wages, but on the flip side, the pool of employees will feel that the job has no security and is not worth working. Listen, replaceability is the key factor in, or rather, the market conditions that allow for lower wages for jobs that actually create a lot of value. Okay? That's the point. I already have a bot running against the Kellogg thing. I'll post the link to the repo when it's done. Hell yeah. Sean the Black, don't do that. I would hate for one of my VIPs to make yet another bot to pollute the applications process. That would be so terrible. What? You stop that now. Okay. Anyway, please don't do that. I will certainly not post that link and spam it when it's readily available. That would be terrible. Joe Rogan flip-flopping on his opinion on vaccines. Stop it. The duality of man is short film. Oh, this is with Michael Osterholm when like he was ahead of the curve in front of everybody with the COVID shit. Okay. Anyway, fuck Kellogg's. Okay. I think the bulk of my the strike funds that the money that we raise for the strike funds is probably going to go to the Kellogg's workers. Most likely, I'm going to coordinate with Jonah Furman and a bunch of other friends of mine that are in this space to figure out who needs it the most. But since John Deere already, got their contract, I can't give it to them. So 17,000 new union members. The number of U.S. union members just increased by 0.1%. That's a big deal. Breaking, the UC agrees to recognize SRU UAW in its entirety. Fuck yeah. This historic victory is brought about by the tireless efforts of thousands of SRs who organized to win a union in a direct response to our massive strike authorization vote. Now let's win a strong contract for all SRs. Wild. Anyway. Activision-Blizzard is going on strike too. They could use it. Yeah. Maybe we'll do that. Maybe we'll fucking Maybe we'll get some fucking, you know, funds going for the boys over at Activision-Blizzard, all right? Who knows? Who knows? Anyway, so we got some fucking unionization going. Nice try, Mr. House Donating Grifter, but I saw one of my favorite Twitter lefties say you were lying about donating to strike funds, so I've already made up my mind about you. Yeah, I know. I'm a fucking grifter. I'm a fake. I'm a phony. The only real ones are the ones that have like their own Substacks that aren't popping off, but it's fine. It's going to pop off eventually. The moment that like everybody recognizes that they are the real working class individuals and I'm just a fucking phony, okay? You hear about the Blizzard employees stealing coworkers' breast milk? What? The fuck do you do with breast milk, bro? That is deranged behavior. What the fuck? Twitter post about baby going on strike. Activision-Blizzard employees are taking one more step towards unionization today, calling for workers across the company to sign union authorization cards in support of a union. They launched a GoFundMe page with a goal of $1 million to create funds for striking. Story to come. Oh my fucking god, dude. Oh shit. The strike fund announcement was timed with the Game Awards to garner more attention. Workers confirmed to me. Well, our story is updated with the new art details from a contractor who signed with the union card and the CWA union commenting on Activision-Blizzard. Oh shit, dude. Oh fucking shit. That's pretty good. That's pretty fucking good. Activision. Of unionizing. Okay. Why won't you agree to lick Joe's bald for the greater good, coward? First of all, what are we getting? What are we getting out of this? Huh? What do you mean? If I lick Joe's bald head, what do I get? Do we get Medicare for all? Do I get to go on the Joe Rogan Experience? Because I would lick his bald head for less. You lick Joe's balls every stream already? Yeah, totally. Me, the #1 Joe ball licker. I will suck the tip of his bald head like a peepee. Okay, I'll go. If America got Medicare for all, do it in a heartbeat. You get a free ayahuasca trip? Yeah. When you suck Joe's bald head, you get fucking high. You get like instead of a contact high, you get like ayahuasca highs from his sweat glands pouring fucking DMT and ayahuasca. Anyone who says they wouldn't do that is a fucking piece of shit. What are you, not going to lick Joe's bald head? I would lick Joe's bald head for an entire day if that's what it took to get Medicare for all for everyone. Okay? For the entire day, for the entire duration of the day, I would just lick it nonstop. I would suck his long-ass nipples, dude. I'd suck his nipples until something came out of them. If that's how you got Medicare for all. What will you do if there's a red wave in 2022? You mean what will I do when there's a red wave in 2022? I don't know. Fucking keep covering the news? What do you mean? Keep trying to get people to organize? What about his long nipples? Would you nibble then for healthcare? We already talked about that. Yeah, I said I would suckle on his long nips for healthcare for sure. Okay, let's talk about Joe Rogan now. Speaking of Joe Rogan and his fucking long ass nipples, the longer his nipples have gotten, the worse his takes have gotten, you know? Back then, March 10th, 2020, Joe Rogan is ahead of the curve with COVID. Brings on Dr. Michael Osterholm, who is a famous epidemiologist, actually, who is now on the Joe Biden COVID response team. Okay? Back then, short nips.
The value of vaccines, too. There's so many wackos out there that think that vaccines are, you know, a scam or they're dangerous or there's so many people out there that won't vaccinate their children.
Thank you for what you do say about vaccines, because people listen to you, and we need every positive voice because we have so many crazy voices out there right now.
I do not remember this. Are you serious? Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. What?
So many people are paranoid and delusional, and they want it all to be a conspiracy. There's been an amazing medical innovation in human culture, and that's vaccines. It's amazing what it's done. And have there been adverse effects on people? Of course, everything that people do. There's some people that are going to react in a bad way. It doesn't mean it's not a positive thing. And there's a reason why the cases of polio are so tiny. There's a reason why smallpox went away. It's because of vaccines.
A few moments.
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Remember when we watched this, and this was like one of the first moments where I was like, damn, bro, COVID is like super fucking serious, and it's good that Joe Rogan is like taking this seriously. Remember? We watched that last year. Remember when we fucking watched that back in March 2020? A lot of you weren't even in here. This community was like fucking 5K Andy back then. But like, I remember watching this back then and being like, this is good. Like, this is a good thing that Joe Rogan is doing. He's not contradicting himself, guys. He did his research. Yeah, instead of like, fuck! You just said you didn't remember this? No, I remember the conversations. I've regularly talked about Michael Osterholm's presence on the show. What the fuck do you mean? I just don't remember him talking about vaccines specifically. Watching a 5-minute cut about Joe Rogan talking about how dope vaccines are with Michael Osterholm. It's a weird experience.
Later.
And people say, do you think it's safe to get vaccinated? I've said, yeah, I think for the most part it's safe to get vaccinated. I do. But if you're like 21 years old and you say to me, should I get vaccinated?
Bro, his nipples have gotten so much longer here. I can just sense how long his nipples are. At this very moment, Joe's nipples are fucking hard and they're long, okay? Isn't it weird how so many prominent Republicans love to hang out with convicted child pornography creep Josh Duggar? Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Old Joshy boy. Dude, there is so much content today. Fuck me. Okay, let's just keep going. Okay? My God, dude. Pedophile Republicans. Holy fuck. Okay.
I go, no. Yeah. Are you healthy? Are you a healthy person? Like, look, don't do anything stupid, but you should take care of yourself. You should, if you're a healthy person and you're exercising all the time and you're young and you're eating well, and like, I don't think you need to worry about this. This is really gene therapy. It's a different thing. It's your body. It's tricking your body into producing spike protein and making these antibodies for COVID. It's terrifying that they're now trying to give it to children.
Yeah.
And they're trying to say that children need it when they don't. They don't need it. The children, they keep saying 700 children have died from COVID. The children that have died from COVID, without exception, any that I've read, almost all of them, let's say that to be safe, almost all of them had severe comorbidities. They had leukemia, they had cancer, there was something seriously wrong with them, and they died of COVID. They were amazingly obese, whatever it was. It's not like a drug. It's not a disease that is very dangerous for most healthy young kids. It's not.
So is it just the money going into the pharmaceutical companies that's driving people to want everyone to get vaxxed?
It must have an.
Which is precisely why, I'm an advocate for anaclonal antibodies, which is famously made in a bathtub and not by any pharmaceutical corporation that actually is going to make money off of it. That also simultaneously is much more costly to the average individual who has to pay a premium for it, and also the government that also has to pay for it too. So, I'm a big fan of that instead. Or I'm a big fan of ivermectin, which the human consumable ivermectin is made by, obviously, yet another artisanal drug manufacturer rather than Big Pharma. Oh, wait, just kidding. It's made by fucking Merck, dude. Man, I love shilling for little pharma, the little guys like Merck.
An influence. It's also the narrative. Right. There's also people that have been vaccinated that don't want people to get away without being vaccinated, because I think they know they took a chance. I think secretly they know, like if anybody pays any attention, they know someone who's had a bad reaction to the vaccine, or someone who died shortly after the vaccine, or they've watched some fucking soccer player drop on the field of a heart attack, and there's a lot of that going on, by the way. Well, I'm paranoid. Well, I seek the advice of experts whenever possible, and what I was seeing was that there was a lot of weird misinformation and conflicting information.
Vaccine mandates and Nicki Minaj. Alec Berenson feels COVID measures have been over. What Bill Gates say about the COVID vaccine side effects. Alex Berenson. Isn't it Alex Berenson? That fucking dickhead. Dan Crenshaw and the political polarization of COVID. The shifting nature of the coronavirus. Fauci gain of function research in Wuhan lab.
I'm not a doctor. I'm a fucking moron. And I'm a cage fighting commentator who's a dirty stand-up comedian who just told you I'm drunk most of the time. And I do testosterone and I smoke a lot of weed. But I'm not a respected source of information, even for me. If I say things, I'm always going, check on that, Jamie. I don't know if that's true.
Right. Dude, when I knew Joe was fucking fully off the deep end, like recognized that he wasn't just like misinformed, but also totally willing and able to misinform others? When we watched that last video, I think it was with Jocko, or who was it with? I think it was with Jocko, where he basically stated, oh man, COVID is actually really fucking bad or whatever, or COVID or the vaccines are really fucking bad. And then Jamie corrected him and he just like quickly moved past it. When that happened, when he ignored Jamie, I was like, oh, he knows he's in the wrong. Like he knows the fucking article he's currently reading is contradicting his point of view, and yet he's still like pushing past it quickly. He's pulling last week's when you realize, no, last week is when I know for a fucking certainty that Joe Rogan had already fucking fallen off the deep end in its entirety, but was aware that he was like grifting. Does that make sense? Like, obviously I knew that Joe Rogan was a fucking dumbass, but because he's a dumbass, which he also admits, there is always the likelihood that he might just be a dumbass who's been misinformed. And there's a way to like recover from that. Joe Rogan became a media person after that moment. That was a biased media person who does not want to come across like he was ever in the wrong, and absolutely, like without a fucking doubt, wants to advocate for a certain position no matter what happens. Okay, it's like the Panama Papers. Like, you knew, but you now know. Exactly. Like him even saying like, oh, I have meme folders on my phone. Like, that's the kind of behavior that people demonstrate when they're fucking brain dead, right? Like, that's like your grandpa, He's finally on the tail end of his villain arc when Jamie couldn't control him with his pulling powers. Yeah, pull that shit up, Jamie. There were people in my town saying they would not get vaxxed because I spent 4 days at the hospital after vaccination, apparently. I never went to the hospital. I didn't even get a fever, actually. These are the people Joe Rogan would cite. He always talks about how he's an idiot and nobody should listen to, only when he gets called out on his bullshit and has to bitch out. When he's actively spreading misinfo, it's an alpha brain serious time. Yeah. Also, look at the nipple length. Jamie, pull those nipple lengths up. Look at that.
I do that all the time.
That's it. Confirmed. He's got Pinocchio nipples, bro. He got Pinocchio ass nipples, bro. Every time he fucking puts forward another COVID misinformation, like another rant about, every time it goes on another rant about COVID misinfo, his nipples grow a millimeter, okay? Also, my man's got udders. He needs the fucking straight up get milked nonstop by the fucking Brett Weinsteins of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like, they always fucking come to him to suckle on his titties for that clout juice, you know? Body shaming is sick. Shut up, you baby. You are such a baby. You're literally a fucking Joe Rogan fan. If you're a Joe Rogan fan, you're automatic. You can never fucking cry about body shaming, okay? You're a Joe Rogan fan. You're defending Joe Rogan. You can't fucking cry about body shaming while simultaneously being a Joe Rogan fan, you fucking idiot. He's a comedian. Woo! Look at them nips, bro. Look at them nips. Nom, 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 nom. Mm, mm. Mm. That's how you get the cloud juice out. You gotta suckle on them nips. Woo! Okay. CRT with too much prolactin or estro, or those not being managed by Arimidex or Carbergaline give you those big man titties. I don't think he has gyno. I don't think he looks like he has gyno. We've seen him without a shirt. He just has like some fucking sexy ass nipples, dude. They're protruding, okay? I like him. Sorry. I know you do, Magical Squid. It's okay. I just like his nipples. Why am I always getting on the most weird parts of streams? There is literally not a part of this stream that's not weird. Any given moment that you click on the stream, I'm going to be saying some weird shit. Okay? I'm a weird guy. Let's get back to it.
Right.
But I at least try to be honest about what I'm saying.
A few moments later.
Joe Rogan is a conspiracy theory. What is he saying? Well, you're supposed to aspirate, you fucks. When you see someone get injected and they just go like that right into his arm, that is an incorrect way of vaccinating the fucking leader of the free world.
So I think he felt like the same way. If I had a conversation with you about military tactics and leadership in the SEALs, I would defer to you about everything. I would just be asking questions. Yeah. You're the expert. I think he had this idea that that's how it was going to be. That we were going to have this conversation about COVID and medicine and a medical situation. And then he was going to give me all of this information that was going to straighten me out.
Ouch.
Didn't work out that way.
It didn't work out.
This was another one of my favorite moments where he's just like, yeah, I defer to you because, you know, you're a fucking jarhead, dude. But like, I would never defer to a doctor whose like entire job is disseminating medical information. Like his entire job is processing complex medical journals and like communicating it to the public in a way that is like easy to recognize and understand. But like that guy, no way. Military stuff though, I totally defer to you because you're the expert, bro. You grunt extra hard. You know what I'm saying? You got that fucking, you're jacked. You're jacked. You're big boy. You look like a thumb. You got like the most thumb-like physique. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I've been fucking talking to scientists and doctors and biologists and virologists for months and months and months.
Not a single epidemiologist, okay? Not a single one, except for the last time he had an epidemiologist on his show. His name was Michael Osterholm, and he's now a part of Joe Biden's COVID response fucking... What is this? Grr, content creator renting an apartment. Grr, how dare you have money. Grr, stupid millionaire streamer. Grr, sit there and rot in a box. Grr, what the fuck? I don't know what happened there. I do know what happened here, though. Num 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 num. I'm about to be like fucking JoJo. What's the name of the guy with the cherry? Was it part 5? You know what I'm talking about. Wait. Come on. Give me the link. I want to show you guys. I want to show you the fucking... That was part 3. The one with the fucking cherry, dude. Come on, show me the cherry. Someone's got to have that cherry clip.
Mike, how you doing?
Okay, dude. Fucking chill. Where he's like, lelo. Oh, here, this.
食うのかい腹が空いてしょうがねえぜおっと丈太郎くんレロレロレロレロレロレロレロレロレロレロレロ
This is the fucking weirdest show on the planet, dude. Oh, that's what I would do. That's what I would do to Joe Rogan's nipples, dude. Remember when they said that anime was for straight people? What anime is for fucking straight people, dude? Little. Yo, just remember, chat, there's 30,000 people in here, and someone just clicked on the stream during that moment. Okay? There's 30,000 people here on the stream, and just know that someone clicked on the stream right now while I'm doing this. JoJo is so gay. It's not even, it's ridiculous how gay it is.
Months. Yeah. And you know,
you've got to be the amount of information that you have absorbed in the past 6 months or maybe a year about this. You've been tracking it. You've been talking to all these smart people. Man, that's rough to roll in and think that you're gonna trump your statements.
Well, I think he thought that I wasn't really informed, but I keep a fucking file on my phone. And it's not a small file. I'm going to show you this. I have a folder on my phone called Cooties. And these are all...
This is like straight brain rot, bro. Straight fucking brain rot, dude.
COVID stories that I've read. I've read every one of them.
Yeah.
And I know, and not COVID stories, like anecdotal stories. Right. These are all like PubMed articles. These are all like peer-reviewed data studies. These are all VAERS reports. These are all like things.
Bro, the energy of this is like just slightly less dumb than Donald Trump being like, my uncle, he went to MIT. He's brilliant. I know everything about COVID. I'm a big scientist myself through osmosis. Like, it's the same fucking shit, dude. Is just as stupid, okay? And we all recognize that Donald Trump's a dumbass. Joe Rogan, on the other hand, his stands are like, nah, man, he's fucking brilliant, bro. He knows what's up about COVID. Actually, that's not even true. I feel like hella Joe Rogan fans are split on this now at this point because they're like, I think I would go so far as to say the majority of Joe Rogan fans, even if they're fucking anti-vaxxers, are probably like, dude, please stop talking about this. You sound like a fucking boomer psycho, dude. Even my grandma doesn't talk about COVID this much. Holy fuck. Like, there's still certainly going to be people who are like, yep, that's a truth teller. I love him. Yee. Or there's people who are like, I fucking hate the COVID shit. Please move on. You're an anti-vaxxer. It's whatever. Please stop. But I know for a fucking fact that there's got to be a majority of his audience at this point who are like, I don't even give a shit. Like, I think COVID is fake and it turns you gay, but please stop talking about it, Joe Rogan. Go back to some fun content. You fucking fell off. Plus you're white. Plus ratio. This became his weed, bro. At least when it was weed, he was on the right side of the fucking argument. And like, it's like fun. It's weed. You know what I mean? This became his new weed. The only time where he's not, operating like a chameleon and like totally sucking up whatever the other side's like point of view is when he's talking about weed or back in the day, and now it's become COVID. Like that's his new weed, and it's just so much worse than COVID. I love how you are trying to be funny, yet you fail every time. Maybe it's not for you, brother. See, if I was a fucking hack comedian, I'd be like, did I trigger you? Ugh, I'm actually fucking hilarious, but you're just too triggered to fucking get the kind of humor I'm doing, bro. Are you fucking triggered, you little snowflake baby? You are a hack with that cringe nipple shit. The only thing I'm trying to hack is a lick off of them nipples, okay? Shut the fuck up, baby. Listen, some of you motherfuckers are too scared, dude. You're too scared to admit it. Okay, telling me to skip. Let's continue.
On myocarditis. These are all things on vaccine efficacy, how long it wanes, when it goes.
Right.
You know, I mean, just like I've been paying attention. I don't have an uninformed opinion. I have a controversial opinion, but what else is new?
This was a really good fucking video. Good shit to whoever made this. This is just me, but just Joe look a lot better in the first clip, like without sound or anything. His face looks healthier. Pretty sure Joe started hitting the bottle hard when he couldn't go to the store. That documentary about Comedy Store had a whole episode on Joe. Is clear like a temple for him. It explains a lot of his loss of faith in the kind of shit he's been doing since the pandemic started. We got Stans in here, like also psychoanalyzing his shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I think he's really boozing, but he might not be. I actually don't know. Pretty obvious to see you take account of the whole thing. Joe was never hyper-political. He always said it was a scam and a waste of time to get into. He made fun of politicians. But when you hit a crisis of faith, which I argue was from his loss of touchstone at the store, you can reevaluate your mindset in the world. You can find sanctuary in addiction. In this case, addiction seems to be a cult. Yeah, we haven't done the 9-to-5s are for anxious people who don't know how to handle extreme stress. Yeah, we're going to get to that part too. I mean, this part on Joe is just like straight up, he's out of touch, okay? That's just like something a person who is out of touch would say. Also, another thing that we need to like account for here that, you know, people, friends, lovers of Joe Rogan's nipples refuse to admit is that like he is getting old, you know? It happens to all of us. It's gonna happen to, you know, gonna happen to me as well. It's happening to me already. You know, every moment that goes by, there's another hour where the top of the hour comes and there's another ad break. You know what I mean? And if you no longer want to see those ads at the top of the hour, well, if you're lucky enough, you can get a gift. You can get a gifter. One of the Oilers can gift you. But if you're not lucky enough, kind of like Sheldon Simmerd, who just gifted 10 subs. If you're not lucky enough to receive one, though, well, then, you know, you can subscribe on your own for $5. If you don't have $5, though, then you can subscribe for free. You can subscribe for free with a Twitch Prime. Twitch Primes are available to you as long as you have someone else's or your own Amazon Prime account that you've connected to your Twitch account, you know? CJ Grizz19 and Glizzy Gobbler also have gifted 5 subs, and so has Kev Rhino. So yeah, like I said, every moment that goes by, we're getting a little bit older, and you know, hour after hour, there's another fucking 60-second ad break. Thank you, Real23 Phil, for, you know, giving 10 people the opportunity not to see the ads. And thank you, Dumpster Baby, for giving 5 people the opportunity to not see ads. And yeah, I've run the ad already. And Darman 22. Thank you. Okay. Matthew McConaughey, thank you.
This is normal. This is a normal time when people are under heavy anxiety. Because most people do not know how to handle like extreme
Comrade said, give it a
stress
5.
or scary, unknown situations. That's why
The Duality of Man, a short film. A lot has happened. Joe inked the Spotify deal and moved his whole clan to Texas. He became super wealthy and moved somewhere where the food is greasy and the sun stays on 120% of the time. Well, that's like California too, to be fair. It's America. I also buy into the idea that he seems to be drinking a ton in Texas, but also a ton has changed in the world. In the Osterheim episode, COVID was not yet ultra political. The lines had not been drawn. People were still figuring out what COVID was, and no one agreed on what was going to happen. I thought the world would go back to normal in a few weeks or months until right around the time this episode when reality hit. I remember everyone, for the most part, was saying 2 weeks to stop the spread, and the vibe was going to stay home for a few weeks and this would blow over. Just prior to this, the U.S. government was still saying not to bother with masks because they didn't work, yada, yada. Dude, this is so true. We often forget, but like, I mean, there was a very real, no, don't say only Pence said that. There was like, for a brief moment, there was a very real feeling that like we would get beyond COVID. Like, we would get beyond COVID relatively shortly, okay? There was like a fucking second. There was a second. And also, on top of that, even if we didn't believe that we would get through COVID in like a month or whatever, because people were saying that it would take a year. Experts were saying take a year, 2 years, you know what I mean? I didn't want to believe it, you know what I mean? It was like too aggro for me to believe. So I would repeat that information that experts were saying, but deep down inside, I was like, I hope that's not the case. I can't see myself, you know, being fucking trapped and in this like COVID dungeon for fucking 2 years. And now obviously a lot has opened up since then, and now we have the Omicron variant. We don't know what the fuck that's going to do, but it definitely wasn't going to be 2 weeks, but there was a brief sliver of hope, I guess. Analingus, thank you for the 10 gifted subs, and Kate Smith, thank you for the 5. Famously, Elon Musk, the brilliant man, the myth, the legend, said COVID will be done by April. If you guys remember that, you know, he's a big epidemiologist himself. He threw his hat in the ring. Anyway, the idea of an mRNA vaccine for COVID was not even yet a subject. Joe was most likely thinking of a typical flu shot style adenovirus vax when having this discussion. I really think the political right-left brainworm started to set in around July of 2020 when we didn't go back to work and nothing was back to normal yet, and the second wave started to hit. It became really political that summer, to the point where liberals would absurdly scream and cry about someone who didn't wear a mask outside while walking their dog, and some conservatives act like the sky was falling if they had to wear a mask in the line to the grocery store. The whole two realities thing that set in that summer, and Joe, who had just moved to fucking Texas, picked Team Dumbass. There's a little bit of a extreme centrism here, leaking out of the last part there. Like, but ultimately he recognizes that like it's Team Dumbass that fucking makes a big deal out of mask wearing and shit. Yeah, no, liberals do get like a little out of hand, but ultimately, as much as exacerbated as they are, and hyperventilate about a bunch of shit, they ultimately are on the side of caution. You know what I mean? Joe Rogan has worked a 9 to 5 for exactly 3 weeks of his life. When he was in construction, he quit because he couldn't hack it. He has no grasp on lifestyle, working class people whatsoever. Add to that, he thinks he's a philosopher now, and you get to this brain rot. Are you going to cover foreskin restoration? Yes. Oh, wow, a post that's not completely biased. Not good. Yeah, dude, there's no bias when someone says, liberals would absurdly scream and cry, and some conservatives would act like the sky was falling. I think that is a conservative who is not an anti-vaxxer, this person, okay? That's what this person is doing. This notion that there is no bias is a silly one. He says some conservatives are acting like dumbasses, but liberals, all liberals, were hyperventilating about the mask wearing. Not to mention the J&J vaccine is based on the old vaccine model and using adenovirus delivery mechanism. This anti-vax shit is 100% political. That's true. That 100% is true. People just have gotten caught up in the culture war shit, and any issue and every issue that either side decides to make their pet project creates these team boundaries, these cultural lines that you have to endlessly argue on. And it doesn't fucking matter. That it literally straight up does not fucking matter.
Why they like a normal.
Do you admit your own bias or just always rant with no thought? Tell me you've never watched a HasanAbi broadcast until 12 minutes ago without telling me you've never watched a HasanAbi broadcast until 12 minutes ago. My man said, do you ever admit your own biases? Or do you just fucking rant endlessly? Of course I admit my biases. I literally just said, in the 12 minutes that you've been watching, I said, everyone has biases. The main difference for me is that I admit mine, okay? That's the difference. But even in the 12 minutes, you could have recognized when I said, everyone has biases. So this notion that someone is like fucking objective or a centrist is ridiculous. What do you think I'm wearing this shirt for? What do you think this shirt implies? You think I'm a fucking... I don't know. You think this doesn't show what my underlying ideological predisposition is? Anyway. Joe Rogan talking about fucking 9 to 5s. What else is new? Let's hear it.
This is a normal time when people are under heavy anxiety. Because most people do not know how to handle like extreme stress or scary unknown situations. That's why they like a normal job that starts at 9 and ends at 5, and you have 2 weeks paid vacation, and you have your this and you have your that, and everything's laid out.
Yeah, dude. Totally. People actually are too terrified to be like entrepreneurs, dude. And it has nothing to do with, like, I don't know, the fucking reality that, like, the uncertainty is caused by the needs that you have, okay? Everyone would love to work for themselves, okay? Everyone would like to eliminate as much alienation from their labor as possible. The whole fucking concept, though, is that you don't have money, you're fucked. If you don't have capital, if you don't have security, you're fucked. This idea, like, talk to a single person that works, man. Holy fuck. I feel like this is something I'm afraid of. I used to look up to Joe Rogan. Fuck it. Admission time, okay? I used to look up to Joe Rogan a lot because, like, he got the bag from mainstream media, from television, and he built his own thing, okay? He built his own platform. He not only was able to monetize it successfully, but more importantly than that, he stayed relevant. Like, he cultivated a fucking audience, right? And I used to, this was like fucking 7 years ago, okay? I used to look up to that. I thought, like, this is how I want to tailor myself. I want to be fiercely independent. This is something that I want to do, okay? Now I look to him and I'm like, I hope I don't fucking become like that. Because Joe is what happens when you are only surrounded by the Elon Musks and other wealthy motherfuckers, okay? When you're not like, when you don't have any sort of connection to the working class, you, I guess, tend to forget their experiences. You tend to forget like what it's like to work a fucking 9 to 5. You think people that have 9 to 5 jobs don't have anxiety because of their jobs? Like, that's insane. For many people, okay, including myself, back when I worked the fucking 9 to 5, my job was my anxiety. That's what caused me to feel like shit on Sunday nights, because on Monday morning I knew I was going back to work. It's such a ridiculous, insane, fucking, so privileged, entitled take. It's crazy, okay? I don't know, man. I just like, I really do care about not becoming like this. Joe Rogan doesn't have a chat to shit on him constantly. You are too close to the gray names to be as alienated from the average human as he is. Yeah, I mean, that also is true. That is also true. I do have a regulatory mechanism, but also that can get really fucking toxic too. So it's weird. It's both good because people can directly reach out to me and be like, this is not my experience at all. It can also be bad because I do hyper focus on like negative comments, as you guys know. And then I feel like every single fucking person is someone who hates me, absolutely fucking hates me. You know?
And you know what to expect. People do not like when you don't know what to expect.
Anyway, we are your Jamie, except there's 30,000 of us. 100%. 100%. Anyway, it is a double-edged sword. But, I mean, I wouldn't have it any other way. Let's be real. I haven't seen your streams before. One liberal guy who works on my trading floor talked about you. I work in investment banking. Just wanted to check it out. Am I automatically bad because I have a salary of $400K? I mean, no, I don't think anyone is automatically bad. Most people in the chat are going to say you are regardless. But it just depends on what you do and what you do with that. It is kind of weird to just like fucking flex though. Yeah, I did do a top of the hour ad break, dude. Did you do a top of the hour ad break? I need my fix. Top of the hour ad break addicts are a strange breed. Anyway, okay. You successfully commoditized the most hated element in the world. Ad breaks, nice. I wouldn't consider it to be commoditized. I would consider that to be, I try to make the fucking worst part of the stream that I also despise into one that is fun by making segues, by like gamifying it. Okay? I could just also very easily just run them auto. I just got off work at the right wing death squad factory sponsored Coca-Cola. Do you hate me even though I paid $100,000 for every union organizer I Mozambique? I get paid. Yes, no, you're a piece of shit then. There is the line. Anyway, guys, Tucker Carlson believes that getting COVID feminizes people.
Leadership quality. Yes. We're going to go and climb that hill. And here's why we want to do it. And we invite you, the public, to come with us on that journey. Amen. That is leadership. And Boris, just with the best will in the world.
This is my favorite, dude. This guy. This is my favorite type of chatter. My favorite type of chatter is like the guy who's just deranged. single issue derangement, okay? One of my favorite types of chatters is the guy who is who is like a champion of one cause and one cause only, and he will come in here and he will just spam it nonstop. When are you going to cover foreskin restoration? When are you going to cover foreskin restoration? When are you going to cover foreskin restoration? At 1504, okay? At 1500 o'clock, I notice him because I know this is a psycho, okay? And I'm going to have a little bit of fun. I say, hell yeah, brother. I love restoring foreskins or something like that. I notice him. Boom. Immediately. Would you support banning circumcision? Would you support banning circumcision? Would you support banning circumcision? That's my man. Bread and butter, dude. LMAO. I am an intactivist. Sorry about your foreskin, brother. Okay. Best day of my life right now, not gonna lie. Oh my God. Look, when the account is created, it's not a sock. No, it's not. That is not a sock, dude.
Doesn't have that. And we've seen more U-turns in policy from the Johnson government than I've seen in any government in my lifetime.
Yes.
And
in a very embarrassing way.
Oh, some of it's been shocking.
So somebody who knows him told me, and I should be interested in getting your take on this, that getting COVID emasculated him. It
COVID feminized Boris Johnson.
Changed him. It feminized him. It weakened him as a man.
Notice how feminization and having feminine qualities is a negative in the Tucker Carlson world. Notice how feminization weakens one. Just pay attention to that, okay? That's a straight up misogynistic fucking self-report right there. Yeah, crazy. It's like many people are saying Boris Johnson is now a woman. You know, weak, has a pussy, is a pussy. Getting sick is a feminine trait. Yeah. The feminine urge to get sick and snuggle under, you know, autism blankets. You know, the weighted ones. It's just exclusive to feminism and women.
And do you think that's...
Well, I think he was very seriously ill.
Yo, for sure he was.
There's at least like 100 people with autism in here that just went, what the fuck? That's a thing? And Googled it and will probably purchase it now.
And I think, one of the things we have learned from COVID is people who are 50, 60, 70, 80 pounds
It's not just for autism. It's for, what is it for? It's like anxiety too. Like it's for a variety of different things. Pretty good. I have like a blanket that's like kind of weighted, but not really weighted. Just like kind of heavier. It's cool. My friend met Nigel Farage and said loads of people were making fun of him to his face, and Farage didn't even realize they weren't fans. It's not surprising. He is shit. He has doo-doo for brains, so it makes sense. Bro, what the fuck? I have autism. Does this exist? Yup. I'm telling you, I just fucking changed like at least 100 chatters' lives.
Oh, for sure he was.
And I think,
it changed him. It feminized him. It weakened him as a man. Do you think that's...
Well, I think he was very seriously ill.
Yo, for sure he was.
And I think...
You know what's funny? So Tucker says, many people are saying Boris Johnson, after he got COVID, he got weakened. COVID weakened him. It feminized him, right? And that take is so fucking delusional and insane that, like, even this worm, okay, this straight goober is like, watch again.
I should be interested in getting your take on this, that getting COVID emasculated him. It changed him. It feminized him. It weakened him as a man. Do you think that's...
Well, I think he was very seriously ill.
Yo, for sure he was.
And I think... I mean, one of the things we have learned from COVID is people who are 50, 60, 70, 80 pounds overweight tend to have fared very badly.
Sure.
Now, we don't talk about it
But
much.
the virus itself, this is true, does tend to take away the life force in some people, I notice. I mean, it does feminize people. No one
Yeah, being feminized is when your life force is taken away from you. This is true.
ever says that, but it's true.
Nobody ever says that, but it's true. This is a classic Tuckerism. Okay? One of my favorite types of Tuckerisms is when he just says, nobody ever says that, but it's true. He loves, there could be a fucking 7-hour-long compilation of Tucker Carlson saying something bananas, okay? Just absolutely insane. Like, yeah, everyone coming in from Honduras is actually left-handed. Nobody ever says that, but it's true. And it's like, no, nobody ever says that, and it's not true. Okay? He'll just say something as psychotic as, like, COVID feminizes you, which also is, is a sign of weakness. Okay? It's true. It's crazy. Which, by the way, I find to be hilarious because, like, this could be turned into a pro-vaccine argument. You say the same thing, except you say nobody wants to talk about it. When I say nobody wants to talk about it, it's 90% of the time I'm fucking memeing, dude. Are you incapable of understanding sarcasm? It'll literally be something like, I think circumcision mandated by the state is one of the greatest human rights abuses of all time, and nobody wants to talk about it. Do you think I was being serious or do you think I was joking? I do say, I've said this a million times before, but because I have actually said something a million times before. So there's so much to go over this with, like, obviously, number one, does that mean Donald Trump is a woman now? And number two, so every single person that dies a female. Like, when your ultimate life force is drained, you die a woman. Fellas, is it feminine to die? Fellas, is it a female trait to get sick? It's awesome.
Feminize people. No one ever says that, but it's true.
No one ever says that because it's not true.
Look, I think the virus did affect him, but I think, let's be honest about it, it's the new wife, isn't it? I mean, it's, Carrie Johnson or...
He's like, it's the new wife, it's not the virus. Come on, Tucker! Make your misogyny pointed and directed at an individual, not overall all women. We don't do that in the UK, all right? We do not do that. There are many female Tories...
as she's now called, Carrie Antoinette, which the historians like.
And he successfully misdirected because he didn't want to say, yeah, you're right. You're fucking right. COVID feminized Boris Johnson. Sissy Hypno is a new craze that is changing your child's mind, turning them into women. But now there's a new craze. Nobody wants to talk about this new craze because it's too powerful of a truth. It's called COVID. COVID has taken over sissy hypno porn. That's right. COVID-19 coming out of Wuhan, China, also known as China virus, is turning men into weaklings, women, cowards, feminine cowards. That's right. Nobody wants to talk about it, but it's true.
She's a very powerful, very strong woman.
What wife is this? Do we know? Or do we even keep count? I don't.
Well, that's not the.
I love when he says no like that. I love that. So if you get COVID, do you transition? All my trans chatters are like licking fucking doorknobs now. Wait a minute, what? Free HRT? Give it to me, okay? Give it to me right now. I will lick the doorknobs, dude. Social weakness and getting ill. Yeah. Lick Joe's bald for HRT. You going on HRT will be further proof that we're in the bad timeline. If you think I'm gonna fucking, the only fucking RT I'm doing is TRT, baby. The only hormone replacement therapy I will undergo is not a replacement, but a fucking cranking the T levels, dude. Straight up. Joe's bald head is full of TRT. Yeah, I want to suck the TRT out of Joe's nips. I've never been more ashamed to be an American. By the way, Jussie Smollett trial came back with a verdict. We're going to get to that in a second. Let's watch this first, though.
Bridget, let's end this emergency. I don't want a lot for Christmas. Just body autonomy. I don't care about the variants because of natural immunity. I just...
She's spitting, bro. That's fire. This is Mariah Carey. This is Mariah COVID.
want my freedom now. The Constitution will show us how. Make my dreams come true. And the state of emergency and acknowledge early treatment. Ivermectin, not just horse paste, and hydroxychloroquine, vitamin C and vitamin D.
Wait, that's tight. She's like, that's an old classic. I really do appreciate when the weirdos like stay loyal to the old hits. You know what I mean? Because I feel like they would have dropped, like a lot of people dropped hydrochloroquine. You know what I mean? Like when Trump didn't take it when he got COVID, like I feel like secretly people were like, maybe this shit's fucking is not real, bro. But like, she's like, nah, hydrochloroquine is actually good. Or hydroxychloroquine, sorry.
Vitamin Ivermectin, not just horse paste, and hydroxychloroquine, vitamin C and vitamin D. Then the zinc and quercetin. I won't wear a useless mask. I don't don't need to stay at home, and my kids should go
To be fair, I think she should stay at home, but not, because she probably has COVID and is going to give it to people, but like, because this kind of behavior is just, unacceptable. Or you do shit like this, you should not be out in public.
to school. We don't need to be alone. I just want my freedom now. The Constitution will show us how. Make my dreams come true. Baby, I an emergency. Let's have a happy holiday, everybody.
Oh my God. He had fans in the audience. They were like going, woo! You killed it, Deborah! Someone said just taser. Why, bro? She worked on that. She did a great job, dude. Deborah! Woo! Yeah, I did almost say she had fans in the chat. Yes. Shut up. Folks, it brings me... Oh, here, we were going to watch this. Hold on. Why is there so many men who preach traditional masculinity who don't seem traditionally masculine?
So Matt made a good point in this video that all these men trying to preach that masculinity is being taken away from us and men are being feminized seem to not fit traditional masc stereotypes. And why is that? But I think when you think about it, it's actually pretty simple. I mean, who would make it their life's goal to try to teach men how to not be feminized by society? The simple answer to that is someone who feels feminized by society, doesn't feel like they fit traditional masculine standards, and thus feels like they either have had to take it back or are trying to take it back. That's why men who seem to be preaching so much for traditional masculinity don't seem to be that masculine.
But I 100% agreed with this, by the way. This is all facts, no printer. Straight up. Like, straight the fuck up, this is true. All facts, no printer. I mean... What is this? Checking your browser before Black Mass. Statement regarding the Jussie Smollett ongoing trial. What? You can never believe police, especially... Are you fucking serious? Bro, this entire organization sucks so much ass, dude. They're just like literally the dumbest motherfuckers. How? How are you guys this way? Are you just like farming hate or something? This is literally CIA, bro. I'm done. I'm fucking done, dude. No, don't tell me to stay out of it. Shut the fuck up, dude. The fucking BLM organization, if this is the actual website for it, okay? If this is the actual fucking website for the BLM organization, the pro-Jussie Smollett rhetoric is like straight the fuck up bananas, dude. Are you kidding me? Are you joking? Yeah, someone said this is PETA level incompetence. This is straight up PETA level shit. This is like, this has to be a op. No shot. As abolitionists, we approach situations of injustice with love and align ourselves with community because we got us. So let's be clear. We love everybody in our community. It's not about a trial or verdict decide in a white supremacist charade. It's about how we treat our community when corrupt systems are working to devalue their lives. In an abolitionist society, this trial would not be taking place and our communities would not have to fight and suffer to prove our worth. Instead, we find ourselves once again being forced to put our lives and our value in the hands of judges and juries operating a system that is designed to oppress us while continuing to face a corrupt and violent police department, which has proven time and time again to have no respect for our lives. Okay, here's the take, okay? All this stuff, except for like, full-blown abolitionism or whatever the fuck, all this stuff is not wrong. But you have to fucking turn around and be like, and having said all that, Jussie Smollett is fucking guilty. Okay? Also, who the fuck is a court abolitionist? Even libertarians, like right libertarians, aren't even like trying to abolish the court system. That is insane. What the fuck? Dude, who wrote this? Like a 14-year-old anarchist? What the fuck? This is straight up. This is a fucking clown show, okay? I'm sorry. this is, first of all, this is going to be all over the fucking news. So good luck to everybody. I guess it's been 2 days and Fox News hasn't picked it up yet, surprisingly. Okay? But this is straight up a fucking clown show, okay? This statement has nothing to do with what he did. In our commitment to abolition, we can never believe police, especially the Chicago Police Department, over Jussie Smollett. Okay, dude. The Chicago Police Department is awful. Okay? They are corrupt. They are white supremacist. They are horrific. Okay? Agreed. What the fuck do you mean you take the words of Jussie Smollett over the words of the Chicago Police Department? Like, both the Chicago Police Department can be automatically wrong, okay, in almost every single circumstance, and Jussie Smollett could have absolutely and did absolutely fucking fake a hate crime. Are you insane, dude? I mean, this is fucking psychotic, dude. Why are you... These guys are so stupid. Black Lives Matter does not have an actual organization, okay? It's not a real organization. It is one that has, like, tried to centralize an otherwise grassroots movement, okay? When people say Black Lives Matter on the streets, or when people gather on the streets to protest police brutality and they say Black Lives Matter, they're not a part of the BLM organization, okay? This shit is for the birds. It's for the libs, and this is the most, like, you know, we're a CIA operation type fucking beat I've ever seen in my entire life. What Jussie Smollett did is not pro-Black lives, okay? What Jussie Smollett did is literally a really horrible thing you could, like one of the worst things you could do in a country that is already incredibly white supremacist, which is to try to take advantage of pre-existing white supremacist violence against black people to manipulate people and to fake a hate crime. Ahmaud Arbery was lynched in fucking broad daylight by two hot dog skinned dipshits, okay, while he was fucking jogging. That was a real hate crime. Fortunately, of course, unfortunately, I mean, Georgia does not have a hate crime provision, okay, until this past year. That's right. We live in a country where a state that has a fuckload of black people in it, by the way, Georgia, Atlanta. It's like a massive center for the black population, is one of the important cities, does not have a fucking hate crime law. Okay? This is insanity. At a time when that is going on, at a time when that just recently happened, the most public instance of someone faking a fucking hate crime for personal gain is still functionally being defended. Shame on them for using the name of Black Lives Matter. Okay? Shame on them for making this. What the fuck is this? Shame on this fucking group, dude. Seriously. Disgusting. What a disgusting thing. Black Lives Matter is a movement, okay? It's like anti-fascism. There is no organizational structure. There is no centralized command, okay? It's just a bunch of, and it's clear to me more than ever before that these motherfuckers are just a bunch of grifters and maybe even working to personally vilify the rest of the actual grassroots mobilization. You don't do this kind of shit unless you are literally trying to fucking personally vilify black lives and people who advocate for black lives. A black man who has been courageously present, visible, and vocal in the struggle for black freedom. That's Jussie Smollett. While policing at large is an irredeemable institution, Chicago Police Department is notorious for its long and deep history of corruption, racism, and brutality. All of this other stuff is real, by the way. From the murders of Fred Hampton and Mark Clark to the Berg tortures and the murder of Laquan McDonald and subsequent cover-up to the hundreds of others killed by Chicago police over the years, and thousands who survived the abuse, CPD consistently demonstrate that they are among the worst of the worst. Police lie, and Chicago police lie especially. Black Lives Matter will continue to work towards the abolition of police in every unjust system. We will continue to love and protect one another and wrap our arms around those who do the work to usher in black freedom and, by extension, freedom for everyone else. This is PETA. Sorry. This is straight up fucking PETA shit, dude. This is like exactly what PETA does. When they like, you know, say that like animal farming is akin to the Holocaust or genocide or slavery. It's the exact same shit. You take an otherwise good cause that's good for the environment, that is more moral, okay, by default, and you turn it into a fucking laughing stock. What a fucking gross, performative, horrible fucking thing. And to tie it along with like actual irredeemable acts by the CPD is insane to me, okay? Like, every part of this article is true except for the fucking reason why it was written. That makes it even worse. It's like you're literally destroying your own argument. You're making all of the other truthful things you said about the Chicago Police Department's horrible white supremacist history by tacking it along to fucking this clown show. Of course, there's another vegan in here that has to like, where is it? I just saw a vegan and I'm not gonna, you know what? You got lucky this time, vegans. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I gotta show you because vegans can't shut the fuck up. Okay. The first person to compare the Holocaust to animal farming was a Jew who escaped Nazi persecution, by the way. You got to do it. You got to do it to him. Oh, okay. Then it's okay, man. Never mind. You really showcase to everyone else like how delusional you are when you fucking say shit like that. I'm just letting you know. You say we can't shut the fuck up about veganism, but you're the one who always brings it up. I literally brought it up exclusively to shit on PETA while simultaneously saying that it was a good movement overall. Like veganism was the moral thing to do. But vegans can't even fucking hear beyond, yo, clean out your goddamn ears, vegans, okay? Maybe you're not eating enough fucking meat and that's why you can't hear well. I don't know what happened to your brain, okay? But like I literally just said, veganism is morally correct and also helpful to the fucking environment. And you still chose to find like the most idiotic thing. Yeah, go out the bat for PETA, dumbass. Please, go out to fucking defend the idiotic arguments that PETA makes that is so incredibly annoyingly self-centered. Anyway. He has done some dumb stuff, but they're brought a lot of attention to veganism. Yeah, they fucking suck, dude. They've brought a lot of attention. Who kills more dogs, dude? No kill shelters or PETA, you think? Yeah, PETA has brought a lot of negative attention to veganism, dude. What is this?
Well, 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 it's about that time again. Y'all remember this? Well, apparently Kellogg's is planning to replace workers who are fighting for better workplace conditions and better pay. And so people over at the anti-work subreddit have found out they're using these websites to do it, these locations.
Wow. So terrible. I can't believe Shonda Black is out here doing these horrible things.
So you know what I had to do? You know how to cook up a little something, you know? I'm not going to try to explain exactly what this does. I'm just going to show you. Go ahead and run the code. Paste when I ran on one of the 4 websites. Starts up an application. You need to sign in. Okay, well, it goes through the process of signing in. Goes ahead and does the privacy agreement itself. Goes ahead and creates an account. Oh, and then it fills everything else in. All of it, including filling out the resume. And then it automatically applies. Application has been sent. And in case you're wondering, yes, all the data is relevant data. Zip codes match, cities match, states match, it all matches up perfectly. I'm still working on the rest of the fields, but not bad for a day's work, I'd say. Well, well, well.
Terrible. Absolutely terrible thing to do. I hate that, like, I hate when, you know, people do such horrible things like this. Such horrible fucking things like this. I mean, just absolutely disastrous. Definitely don't, you know, download this and you just explains how that BLM article badly represents the movement and we should separate the two, then proceed to generalize all vegans from one bad comment. Lol, please. Okay. Once again, I think some vegans, not all, but some vegans actually have serious brain rot. Don't know if that comes from the fact that they're not eating enough like red meat or poultry. Okay. I don't actually know where that comes from, but you're not hearing the words that are coming out of my mouth. I literally used PETA as an example of separating veganism, which is otherwise good, from PETA, which is bad. Okay? Here, let me just explain it one more time for you because you're too stupid to understand. I'm saying veganism good overall, PETA bad, and just self-involved and self-centered and silly and makes veganism look bad. Black Lives Matter is doing the exact same thing. I know you probably have a protein deficiency. Highly suggest pea protein. It tastes like shit, but hey, maybe it'll help you out, okay? I'm not saying something that is anti-vegan, okay? There you go. Now you understand. Now that you've centered the conversation around your dumb, stupid vegan brain, perhaps we can move on. Yes, we are going to watch the... Damn, this link you're viewing, it's better than the TikTok. No, that's not true because the TikTok itself is actually good too. This is the guy who implies protein is only found in meat. Oh my god, I'm losing it. No, okay. Now I believe all vegans are actually fucking brain dead. Sorry. I literally just said pea protein is a decent substitute. It tastes like shit. And you just said, says the guy who implies protein is only found in the meat. No, now I'm beginning to think that like there is anti-vegan agitprop where like meat eaters who despise vegans are coming into the chat and acting like they're vegans to make every vegan look like fucking idiots, okay? No shot. No fucking shot, dude. That's wild. That is actually wild. I don't want to believe that like everyone is that stupid, okay? That's wild. This is wild. This is a wild thing that you guys are doing here. Anyway, we didn't even get to the fucking Jussie Smollett trial live updates, but Mr. Smollett has been charged with lying to the police about being the victim of a racist and homophobic hate crime in 2019. The jury deliberated for more than 9 hours, and he was found guilty of filing a false police report in a fake hate crime case. The prosecution and defense offered sharply different accounts of the attack. The political charge case attracted national attention. Okay? Shut the fuck up. When officials said the attack had been a hoax, sympathy turned to outrage. What happened on January 29th, according to Mr. Smollett and his attackers, who are the Osundario brothers, ultimately, those were the highlights for the, from the New York Times article. Okay. Chat is trying to sound like you so hard right now. Yeah, I stopped reading chat. The 12-person jury indicated that it had been chosen to believe the accounts of two brothers who testified that Mr. Smollett had asked them to mildly injure him, as a part of a publicity stunt. Dude, vegans fuck me up so hard I can't even fucking read. PayPal application is so fucking stupid. Anyway, yeah, permanent vegan damage. Vegans' ultimate goal is to make me as fucking stupid as the vegans themselves. Some vegans. Anyway. IP banning all vegans in the entire country of Poland would lead to a 95% decrease in stun logs. Not just them. Did you actually bully BaoBao to leave for good? I would never do that. I actually don't know what happened to BaoBao. He hasn't been around in a while. I think Austinox, there has to be one head vegan. And like Austinox became the head vegan and BaoBao just like basically said, my work here is done. I'm done here. You bullied him till he left? There's no shot. I bullied him for like 3 years straight. There's no shot he would have left. The only thing that changed in that process is that Austinox rose to the top as the main vegan. When's the last time BaoBao said something in the chat? 11/19/2021. V/Gan. Forcing her to eat vitamin gummies, Omega lol. Can't you just not get 3-day vacation Pepela? Me and Austinox would like to be referred to as V/Gan from now on. For weird W. Mod comments? Asked if they wanted to get unbanned eventually, and they said not sure. Wait. Oh. Wants a permaban because no self-control. I don't know what that is. That's about, but Sag. What? What a ridiculous take. He took the abuse for 3 years, so he must have liked it. What abuse, you fucking idiot? What abuse? We're memeing about like a fucking community memer. Dumbass. God damn, dude. Try being vegan. There absolutely is anti-vegan agitprop, and it happens at every meal. Saying they lack protein is definitely anti-vegan. Oh my god, why are you guys so fucking annoying, dude? Jesus Christ. I know for a fact that if I didn't fucking if I didn't ban that person, they would turn around and be like, joking about abuse is not funny. Meanwhile,
I knew this
the
one-
main fucking point of the abuse is that it's not a real fucking instance of abuse, okay? There is no abuse to begin with. What happened to BaoBao is that I fucking VIP'd him. Did I VIP BaoBao? I think I did.
was going to piss off a lot of white leftists, and what do you know? Hit dogs will holler, but let's get into it. Horseshoe theory is the idea that people can go so far left that they end up back on the right, and I think the best example for this is there are American communists and American leftists who deny a very real genocide going on in China right now. I know people who have gone to China to report on the Uyghur genocide, and there are leftists who are saying that it is all fake and anti-China propaganda.
This is definitely an anarchist, dude. This just reeks as anarchist. If you're loud and wrong, you're getting blocked. No theory, Tessa
How is that
here.
any different than people on the far right denying the Holocaust? And don't get me started on the way white leftists talk about black conservatives like Candace Owens. We've seen on this app how violently racist that can be. Or the way anti-Zionists talk about Judaism. Like, they were like, no, I'm just against Israel. I'm just against...
Oh, no. Okay, dude. Get the fuck out of here, dude. Oh, that's a lib. That's a lib. Never mind. That's not an anarchist. That's a lib that says they're an anarchist. What's the difference? Both of them don't like theory. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. Anarchists, don't get mad. I already pissed off the vegans. Well, most of you are already anarchist and vegan, probably. Bro, this is hilarious, dude.
Zionism, and then be incredibly anti-Semitic. And you can say, well, we're different from people on the right because we're fighting for people's rights, but how does you being racist to Candace Owens help black people? How does you denying genocide
Wait, what?
from people on the right because we're fighting for people's rights, but how does you being racist to Candace Owens help black people?
What the fuck? Bro, this is the absolute worst. This video is so bad. Thank you for showing me the absolute fucking worst video of all time. Very ruling class of you to bash anarchism all the time. Yeah, it's because I'm afraid. I'm afraid because I secretly have a stake in prisons and I do not want them abolished. You know? Just like I have a secret stake in the top of the hour ad break, which is quite literally an unjustifiable hierarchy. Just kidding. Democratized the top of the hour ad breaks and asked you motherfuckers, and you said you wanted those segues. But hey, guess what? There is a way, anarchists, to avoid those top of the hour ad breaks. That is an unjustifiable hierarchy served upon you. It's kind of like a freaking principle or, you know, a familial bond, like a parent telling you that you're grounded. That is also an unjustifiable hierarchy. But a way to avoid that injustice is by getting a gift from Oedipus Rex, for example, who just gifted 5. Or if you're not lucky enough, you can make your own luck by purchasing a subscription for $5. Owligator, thank you for the 5 gifted subs as well. Analingus, thank you for the 5 gifted subs. Or if you don't have $5, well, you can email Noam Chomsky and maybe he'll give you his Amazon Prime account so you can connect it to your Twitch account and get 1 free subscription a month in the form of a Twitch Prime. Oh my God, I'm getting better at these segues every day. How does he do it? People ask, how does he do it? Gray name, good chatter. Thank you for the 5 gifted subs. A teeny bird, thank you for the 5 subs as well. Another one.
It genuinely amazes me.
Stalin did nothing wrong. I mean, that's like a troll, dude. What do you mean Stalin
How
did
does
nothing
you denying
wrong?
genocide?
That shit is fucking cringe. Like, I mean, it's whatever. People say that all the time. I've memed about it too. Like, but you know, why would you take that seriously? That's one thing.
The way some of you tanky white boy leftists can just like ignore history. Like, what are you talking about? Stalin did nothing wrong. Stalin killed hundreds of thousands of people. Like, you don't get to...
At least she's not saying like 100 gorillion people. They're evolving, dude. They're getting better at like... That's... You know, she didn't say 100 bazillion people were murdered by Stalin.
To rewrite history just because you feel like it. You don't. And this is not effective messaging for your cause.
Do you remember having to convince an anarchist that firebombing an apartment building that had a lobby because it was bougie was not okay? I do remember that, yes.
At all.
Wait a minute.
Effective messaging for your cause. At all.
Is that one of those fucking fancy Samsung laundry machines in the background beeping? You know what I'm talking about? The do-do-do-do-do-do. Like, I know that because, you know, I'm a fucking bougie bitch, okay? I'm a bougie motherfucker. Everybody knows I'm a class trader, okay? What class? The capital owning class. That's right, dude. Key to the factory right here, okay? Why does she have one of those? I don't know. I don't know, dude. I thought mine was going off. See, a lot of self-reports. A lot of rich boys in the chat and rich girls. Tax mode. This is why 80% of American men are circumcised. Okay, dude, come on, stop being weird. She washes her clothes, aka we now know she's a liberal and not an anarchist. My university had an anarchy society with a president and a treasurer, Pepela. It's an LG. I have one too. My girlfriend's dad and stepmother are CEO and COO of a company they own and have been expressing anti-union sentiments and recently fired their nanny so they wouldn't have to give her PTO. What? Bro, is this the same guy? Okay, this is like, I don't know what the fuck's going on. I feel like I'm getting a lot of these like weird gray name chats. I don't know, bro. Wait, did I forget to run the ad? Oh my god, I did. I literally forgot to run the fucking ad, dude. Here, I just ran it now. What is this? Here's what happened in only 10 months. Wait, what the fuck? Wait, what do you mean? Wait, top of the hour ad breaks. Thank you for the 5 get the subs. Dude, I have to pee so bad. I've been holding it in because the content's been fucking fuego.
Because the reason they covet it so much is because they don't.
And we like literally skipped this fucking traditional masculinity one. I'm going to run this again while I go pee and I'll be back. Okay, I have to.
So it's Ben Shapiro. Do I really need to say why he's not masculine?
So Matt made a good point in his video that all these men trying to preach that masculinity is being taken away from us and men are being feminized seem to not fit traditional masc stereotypes. And why is that? But I think when you think about it, it's actually pretty simple. I mean, who would make it their life's goal to try to teach men how to not be feminized by society? The simple answer to that is someone who feels feminized by society, doesn't feel like they fit traditional masculine standards, and thus feels like they either have had to take it back or are trying to take it back. That's why men who seem to be preaching so much for traditional masculinity don't seem to be that masculine. Because the reason they covet it so much is because they don't feel like they match it. But yeah, that's just my take on it. That's why I think that these guys who are always saying masculinity is disappearing are normally more traditionally feminine. But who fucking cares?
So it's Ben Shapiro. Do I really need to say why he's not masculine?
So Matt made a good point in his video that all these men trying to preach that masculinity is being taken away from us and men are being feminized seem to not fit traditional masc stereotypes. And why is that? But I think when you think about it, it's actually pretty simple. I mean, who would make it their life's goal to try to teach men how to not be feminized by society? The simple answer to that is someone who feels feminized by society, doesn't feel like they fit traditional masculine standards, and thus feels like they either have had to take it back or are trying to take it back. That's why men who seem to be preaching so much for traditional masculinity don't seem to be that masculine. Because the reason they covet it so much is because they don't feel like they match it. But yeah, that's just my take on it. That's why I think that these guys who are always saying masculinity is disappearing are normally more traditionally feminine. But who fucking cares?
I want this person to crush my head with their thighs. Okay, good for you. To say that openly, chatter. Good job. We watched that. Oh, we were gonna talk about this too. We got like the black lady who looks white. Oh my god, there's too much content, bro. Ghislaine Maxwell's trial. Sex crimes accuser testifies Jeffrey Epstein took her to meet Trump when she was 14. Can't wait to hear how Trump was actually an undercover officer somehow. Yeah, I mean, Trump is a white hat pedophile, okay? That's just the reality. Everybody knows this. Taxmo, we are not going to pull the chat to see who's cut and who's uncut. Stop being fucking weird, dude. This is Jussie Smollett is one of the kindest, most gentle human beings I know. I'm praying for his quick recovery. This was an attempted modern day lynching. No one should have to fear for their life. Everyone did this, dude. Every fucking lib did this shit. They thought it was real immediately when it first came out, which, like, you know, and it's fucking America. We do live, like, details immediately were weird, right? The details were weird. Going out to get Subway sandwich at fucking 3 a.m. in Chicago in the middle of Chicago winter? Ridiculous, okay? Having a bunch of dudes, like, supposedly supporting MAGA. Having a bunch of MAGA dudes in fucking Chicago being like, this is MAGA country, boy. That's also ridiculous. But if you didn't pay attention to whatever the fuck was going on, and you just heard like a dude got lynched, like a famous dude got lynched, and yeah. The reason why I thought it was weird was because I hate Subway, okay, straight up. The reason why I thought it was fucking sus, okay, it was Jussie Smollett instead of Smollett, or Jussie Smollett, was because, one, I fucking hate Subway, and I think Subway is disgusting, and I don't really understand why people would be into Subway at any moment of the day. Okay, and two, he made it seem like people fucking knew who he was, and I was like, I don't understand why. I remember at the time, like, the first thing I said on this stream when people were fucking yelling at me saying, why do you believe the CPD over Jussie Smollett? What the fuck? Was that I thought it was really weird that I thought it was really weird that like someone would fucking know who someone would know like a fucking third-rate actor in like a black show. What was it? Like it was like a black soap opera. On what channel was it on? Like, who the fuck would know enough? Like, I'm a massive Empire fan. I love Empire. It's my favorite musical, and I'm a virulent white supremacist. Like, that's such a weird fucking thing. All right, was it on Fox? It was a huge show. Okay, well, regardless. I don't know. Empire's really big. I know you were literally retelling the Chappelle bit. Yeah, except, you know, I fucking said that before the Chappelle bit came out. Both of those things I mentioned before the Chappelle bit came the fuck out. So suck my dick. So there's that. Your white is showing? What? Your white is showing? Yeah, your mom saw my white cock last night, okay? Dumb bitch. Nothing annoys me more than motherfuckers who either are actually black or LARPing as black people saying like any type of fucking criticism or anything that has like nothing to do with the race of a person immediately is actually about race. And that, like, you will use that as an opportunity to, like, functionally win an argument or something in your fucking mind. Like, suck my dick, dude. You're a fucking bitch, okay? Your white is showing. Your white is showing. I can't believe you fucking criticize Candace Owens. Like, stay out of black people's business. Like, shut the fuck up. It's so fucking annoying, okay? Suck my dick. Kind of an alt-right take there. Yeah, dude, I know. The alt-right, of course, which definitely doesn't feature Candace Owens, definitely doesn't regularly deflect and put the I'm a black woman shield up whenever she says white supremacist bullshit. Who do you think is more of a white supremacist, me or Candace Owens? I know you're not trying to, but you're sounding kind of like a left claims everything is racist conservative. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. You know, I don't fucking spend an insane amount of time talking about systemic racism, so you're right. What is context, dude? Doesn't exist. Doesn't exist, dude. Hey, dumbasses, only fucking liberals that Republicans have created in their fucking fantasies, or maybe some who are like laughable, and the alt-right legitimately think that like, you know, that is an appropriate shield to be like, I'm black. Even if you are straight up spreading fucking white supremacist conspiracies. Okay? And it's the same energy to be like, oh, any criticism or anything that you say about Dave Chappelle means you're anti-black, your white is showing, is also in a similar fucking capacity, especially considering that, like, I have been a bigger fan of Dave Chappelle since before you were probably born, so suck my dick. Wait, now I gotta see who Not Your Average African Band. Okay, we gotta see what the fuck he said. I don't think... No one wants to hear your fun facts. Do you have nail polish on? What a fruitcake. The world needs bullies. There's a balance. Stop acting like you know what video games are. Bullies are essential. Terrorists. Scary motherfuckers. Anyone who wears that is a terrorist. Islam should be abolished. You ever just shut the fuck up? You're a fucking weirdo. It's unbearable. Better times. These were better times, my friend. Back when you were back in Turkey. Are you okay? You look like you're on drugs. You look like a greasy hillbilly with that hair, bruh. Hasan, shut the fuck up. Go move to fucking China, you dumb shit. Get out of this country. Do everyone a favor. Instead of criticizing capitalism, just move somewhere without it then, you dumb shit. Hey, why don't you and your ugly mother just go back to Turkey where you belong, you piece of dog shit? I don't think I've ever hated someone as much as I hate you. Kill the commie, he says. Hey, Hasan, you're dumb, huh? Communist. Do people actually like this guy? Healthy. A healthy attitude to have. Yeah, I'm beginning to think this guy doesn't like me. Watched for a full fucking year, too. For a full year, dude. I feel terrible for people like this. I really do. The reason why I feel terrible for people like this is because, like, this dude has such a fucking sad life, dude. Come on, bro. Like, have fun. Have fun in your life. It's obvious that, like, watching me is not, like, it's not giving you pleasure, okay? So hopefully this ban will help you and you will no longer... You know, you will no longer have so much pain and torment in your life. Holy fuck. Anyway. They need to reel it back. Legit makes covering anything so painful for your real fans. Wait, what? Why are you focusing on assholes all day and saying you need to reel it back? It legit makes covering anything so painful for your real fans. I don't know. I mean, we're having fun with this fucking sad loser. You know? Every now and then, it's all right to just like make fun of these fucking weirdos, dude. I mean, this dude is clearly not doing all right, you know? His brain power is clearly diminished. Living in his brain absolutely rent-free, yeah. Report his account to Twitch, please. I don't give a shit. I'm sure. I used to have hella staff in here watching. I'm sure they've already seen the account and jotted it down. That motherfucker needs to be put on a watch list, though, bro. Just IP banning. That's not gonna help. Homie needs to be watched. They streamed DayZ 7 years ago.
It genuinely.
Dude, this person is so good. I love this. Dude, there's so much going on. There's so much going on in this clip. Like, half the shit that she showed are literally from the Trump era. Like, that, I don't know what the exact time is, but this also happened under Donald Trump. I don't know why this is like a big problem for her, considering that like Donald Trump literally has a photo where he's shaking hands with Kim Jong-un himself in his fucking office. This is the Trump administration's policies coming to fruition. We are sorry for the permanent closure due to COVID-19. Literally happened under Donald Trump as well. Gas prices went up, but, you know, they were only down under the Trump administration because of COVID and no one was fucking driving or flying. Vaccine requirements are a good thing. One of the few good things that the fucking Biden administration has done. Soldiers die every fucking day. You don't give a shit. You only politicize it when they die under the Biden administration. Once again, more Trump administration policies coming to fruition. That was his conditional evacuation. This is also a really sad state of affairs, but both the Joe Biden and the Trump administration have been absolutely horrifying with their treatment of migrants, with their treatment of asylum seekers. You just hate black people too, by the way. That's very clear. I mean, holy fuck. Southwest Airlines cancels 1,800 flights after reported sit out over vaccine mandates. What happened? That never actually came to fruition. And Southwest Airlines are still operating. So there's that. Supply chain logistical problems as a consequence of COVID. And also, who gives a fuck when you burn the American flag, you pussy, that is literally protected by the First Amendment. But of course, you are a conservative, which means you don't believe in the First Amendment. Freedom of speech is only when it is defending conservative points of view. Good stuff. Very good. You guys are fucking laughable, dude. How to speedrun and debunk TikTok still takes longer than the actual video. Psycho conservative TikTok.
To sell your kids to sex trafficking, press 1. To give away all your rights, press 2. To wear a mask for the rest of your life, press 3.
I just want Trump out of office, bro.
To get Trump out of office for all of the above, press 4.
Thank you.
Thank you. One moment, please.
Hurry the fuck up.
You do understand that giving away your rights and your freedom is permanent.
I don't
which
care.
Means you'll be quarantining.
Dude, I love this. This guy is fucking spitting truth, dude. He's so good. He's so fucking good, dude. He's so awesome. He's brilliant, and you libs are triggered because you can't comprehend his fucking brilliance. Okay? Let's be real. Let's be real, bro. Let's go, Brandon.
With mass protection and high taxes, government assistance, and more homeless people outside of your favorite liquor store near you. You do understand that, right?
Yes.
Got it. One moment, please. If you want to vote for Joe Biden, press 1.
Come on, man.
Thank you. You're all set. Your rights are gone.
You're the most stupidest motherfucker I ever met. I'm serious.
Wait, why? This guy's a Biden supporter too? Why is the fucking caption still on? Biden supporters be like. They're both Biden supporters? I'm confused. Dude, this guy is so smart. I love this guy. I love him. Brilliant.
And you can say, well, we're different from people on the right because we're fighting for people's rights. But how does you being racist to Candace Owens help black people? How does you...
I hate this person, I think. Like, they're incredibly fucking annoying. Like, I don't think there's any person who's like, I love being racist to Candace Owens because I think being racist to Candace Owens is like uplifting black people. It's not a real thing. Anyone can do that. Like, anyone could just make something up. Act like other people believe in that thing that you just made up and then criticize that. It's called a fucking straw man. I don't, where did she get this? Those reporters work for NBC Disney. Canceling Candace Owens is literally silencing black voices. Also, I'll tell you what, okay? Straight up. Anytime I hear someone talk like this, what I call Instagram spreadsheet voice, I'm immediately, I'm out. I can't do it. Okay? And so many people do this. They just have they have Instagram spreadsheet point where it's like, here's how you can help. The sweaty voice. Yeah, they sound like they're writing a Twitter thread, dude. It's like the literally insufferable. Why I don't trust white leftist astrology and how a lot of the hate it gets is because of misogyny. The culture around social media has warped entire generation's perception of boundaries. Traveling solo as a young woman and how more people would do it if they weren't trained to fear unknown cultures. The latest gossip about the sorority I haven't been a part of for almost 3 years. How the young adult novels that came out in the late 2000s and early 2010s radicalized Gen Z. How a lot of the fear people have in places like Detroit, Atlanta, and Chicago is rooted in racism. Birds aren't real and Finland doesn't exist. Okay, she's like trying to make jokes too, I think. Or is this like actually a very... Wait, maybe is this all a meme? The possibility of the Second American Civil War? Why identity is indeed relevant in politics? How most eating disorders and body image issues are caused by fat phobia and unrealistic beauty standards perpetuated by the media? Like, they're all easily disproven, but yet people still believe them. As for the Second Civil War, listen to the podcast. It can happen here. Bro, this person doesn't have fucking any followers. This has to be a leftist doing a bit for views, right? I don't know, man. What, 117 fucking views? Enjoying the crowded Christmas parade and remembering that you live in America. Dude, this person is insufferable, dude. I can't get enough. This is literally like all the people that say I'm fucking, you know, I'm bad because I bought a house or something. No, she's a right winger. That post was leftist lies. I don't think that's a right winger, dude. I respect anyone who is that loyal to that haircut. Okay. How is this TikTok from Capitol Rioter, Jenna?
Okay, so here's the deal. I am going to prison in 3 weeks. At the first week in January, I have to report to prison. And the only thing that I can see that's good about having to go to prison is that I'm going to be able to work out a lot.
Dude. Bro, this is fucking insane, dude. How? How are you like this? How are people like this? It gets worse? Bro, you're going to prison, dude. Do you not care? Like, time to do some positive thinking about prison.
And do a lot of yoga and detox. And also I can't eat because the food is awful and there's just no food. So hopefully they have like some protein shakes and some protein bars, I think.
Oh my God. Wait. What? Jeez. Hopefully there's some protein shakes in prison. You know, maybe some protein bars. Yo, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think you're getting protein shakes, dude. Yo, these people are so stupid, dude. What the fuck? Yo, straight up. Listen. Straight up. This is the attitude this is how dumb you have to be to like go and publicize the breaking in to the Capitol building. You know what I mean? Like, for the record, you probably can get fucking protein bars in prison, like in the commissary, but like most likely not going to be a regular meal substitute for you, I think. Okay? Yeah, for like $10 a pop. She doesn't know you gain weight in prison. A friend of mine actually lost weight in prison, so I don't know if I agree with that.
Because you don't want to eat like green bologna. That's what they have to eat. So I'm going to end up losing weight in prison. Everyone's telling me that I'll lose weight. So hopefully I'll finally get down to my ideal weight because I won't be able to drink. I won't be able to eat. I won't be able to eat like stupid stuff like chips and all the stuff I eat sometimes. So I just wanted to go ahead. Don't look at my toes because I'm too freaked out to have a pedicure lately. But this is how much I weigh today. And I'm thinking that I can get down to, 140. So 30 pounds in 2 months. If I do that, then it will be worth going to prison for 60 days.
You know, there is something you could do. It's called fucking, regulating your diet and your caloric intake. You kind of don't have to go to prison for that. I'm just saying, dude, this is some extremely white people shit to just be like, I'm looking forward to prison. I'm going to be losing some weight out there. I'm going to prison to lose weight.
If I can lose 30 pounds, it would be so worth it. So you have to look at the bright side of everything you do. And that's what I'm trying to do. So wish me luck.
She thinks she's gonna lose 40 pounds in 2 months? What the fuck? Bro, she's gonna gain weight in prison. You're gonna gain weight in prison, straight up. There'll be two type of people when this happens. Type 1. What are you gonna do with that, dude? When the purge happens? You're gonna nerf the people that are coming to kill you? No guns on TikTok? Are you kidding me? I feel like I've definitely seen guns on TikTok. What in the Hobby Lobby live, laugh, love confetti was that? What would you do in your 24 hours of free crime? That's literally bait, dude. Don't even get me fucking started. I'm not going to say any of that. Watch this white fragility shit. Dude, you guys show me this same fucking Nazi every day. I feel like you're literally that Nazi. Okay, never mind. You're not. Stop sending me the same fucking Nazis TikTok over and over again, dummy.
Completionists out there that rewards you with exclusive content, awards, and not to be missed, or you'll embarrass yourself world premieres. I'm Sydney Goodman, and as you can see, I am in person at the iconic Microsoft Theater to hype you up for gaming's biggest night. We are live streaming around the real world and in the virtual world, thanks to Horizon Venues with Oculus. Our main show starts soon and includes massive musical performances, some of the biggest talent and AAA titles, like Suicide Squad.
Okay, we got 30 minutes. It's not starting yet.
You denying.
When it starts, we'll get to it. Dude, there's so much to cover still. I want to still look at the Charlemagne the God thing. Okay, let's at least start with this one.
Did you find out things got as bad as they did? Now, that's the question everybody wants to know.
Yeah, it wasn't really until like minutes until like the press conference until I figured out exactly what happened. You know, even after the show, you know, you just kind of hearing things, but you don't know. I didn't know the exact details until, you know, minutes before the press conference. And even at that moment, you kind of just like, wait, you know, what? Like, you know, you just went through something and it's just like, wait, what? You know.
So you didn't know people that actually passed away and stuff?
Nah.
Wow.
Until minutes before, you know, which is, yeah, you know, and the thing is like, you know, people pass out, you know, people, you know, things happen at concerts, but something like that, it's just like.
Yeah, people said they collectively heard folks screaming help every time you stopped the song to get your attention. Did you hear any of those screams?
Nah, man. And you know, it's so crazy because I'm that artist too. Like, you know, anytime you can hear something like that, you want to stop the show. You want to make.
Yeah, bro, he's definitely that artist, bro. I mean, you are demonstrably not that artist, okay? You've done it one time. And you've done like the other thing 8 times or 9 times. There's like well documented where you're like, yeah, get buck wild, get crazy, fuck you guys, you know, beat people's asses. Let's be real. Let's be real. I mean, I mentioned time and time again that like, those situations are hectic. He said stop before at a show and it was y'all fucking trying to stop a black man winning. That's crazy. What? He said stop before at a show I was at. Y'all fucking trying to stop a black man winning. That's crazy. Are you baiting? I literally just said that.
make sure, you know, fans get the proper attention they need, you know. And anytime I could see anything like that, I did, you know. You know, I stopped like a couple times to just make sure everybody was okay. And I just really just go off the, you know, the fans' energy as a collective, you know, call and response. And
Dude, I said I was more inclined to defend him. The Travis Scott hate for sure feels racially motivated. There was definitely some racially motivated hatred towards Travis Scott. People straight up took this to like, oh, black music is blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, it's just very aggressive, right? And I talked about that. I addressed that. I talked about this for so long, guys. But my turning point was when he actually stopped the show. I still think that the main people responsible for it are the event managers, the event organizers, like, that did not stop the show because they had the power to do so. Okay? It's straight up. They bear the burden. The majority of the blame goes to them. But him actually stopping the show, because he did, for a brief moment, implies that he recognized that some shit was fucked up. So we shouldn't have kept it going. But yes, a lot of people are using this as an opportunity to be racist as fuck. Certainly. I will not discount that. That's crazy. Black man get blamed for white man's negligence. Huh. No, I think he does have, to a certain degree, responsibility, as I've talked about for fucking hours and hours and hours and hours and hours and hours here on this broadcast. So I don't know what the fuck you're talking about. Don't infantilize Travis Scott. Don't fucking act like he has no, you know, say or understanding or anything in the matter. Like, why are you making it seem like he's just like, he's like a little kid?
I just didn't hear that. You know, I got music, I got my in-ears, but I just didn't hear that, you know?
Break that down a little more. Like, nobody knows what it's like being on stage except for other artists. So speak to us from that perspective of what you can see and hear. It was like, what, 50,000 people?
Yeah, I mean, you got like a venue, you know, filled with like 50,000 people. But it's like a sea. You got lights, you got sound, you got pyro, you got your in-ears, got your sound, got your mic, you know, got the music.
Like, how you treating him like an adult is racist, but the people treating him like a dumb child who couldn't know better is not? Honestly, I honestly don't care. I only like one song, but I would die for Chief Keef. Okay, dude. Good take.
You got bands, all type of, you know, stuff going on.
So it's hard to tell excitement from danger, so to speak?
Yeah, of course. Everything kind of just sounds the same. And at the end of the day, you just hear music, you know? And when you do, you just hear monks of...
Let's talk.
And for the people who are saying, like, what would he have gained from this by not stopping? I mean, he's gone crazy before. Like, it's, you know, it seems like Travis Scott's, like, concerts are where people go crazy, okay? And it's kind of a part of his brand. He doesn't know that it's going to be this violent. Like, it's going to end with this kind of, like, fucking, he obviously doesn't want his fans to fucking die. But I think that he just didn't realize how bad it was. But he did realize that it was bad enough to stop for a second. And what I'm saying is, despite the fact that the overwhelming, the majority of the fucking burden falls on Live Nation, the majority of the burden falls on Live Nation for not stopping the fucking event, okay? When the cops came and told him they declared this a mass casualty event fucking like minutes into his set, he also recognized that it was bad because he stopped it. So if you fucking stop it because you recognize it's bad, then, you know, Why did you continue afterwards?
It's just been a lot of thoughts, a lot of feelings, a lot of grieving, and just, trying to wrap my head around it, I really wanted to be there.
Dude, I'm not going to watch the Trap Lord Ross 57-minute video when I've covered this issue extensively.
And just, wish you could just kind of like hold everyone, kind of just heal them.
Okay, dude, fuck it. Game Awards time. Once again, when there's like one thing that's going on, there is absolutely 0% chance I could do anything else. Everyone is being cringe and cancer as fuck. It's Game Awards time. Sorry. We are going to watch the Game Awards, okay? I can't deal with it. I know there's 20 minutes left, but they're already showing stuff, and nobody, and I mean nobody, wants to miss out on a single second of my fucking soy-facing ads! Oh, Pog, Batchest, Game Awards!
The sisters of Balcora, spinning 100 billion stars. The song of the core.
Poggers!
I remember opening the gates. Was it so long ago? No, not so long. But not long enough.
And now I have the honor of announcing the winners for 4 esports categories. For Best Esports Athlete, here are the nominees.
Why are they doing this?
Simple.
Why? I thought it was supposed to be 20 minutes from now. What the fuck are they doing? Why are they fucking already doing this?
Sports team. And the Game Award goes
Makes
to...
no sense.
Nadis Vincier. Congratulations, Navi. For Best Esports Coach, here are the nominees.
Steven Crowder.
And the Game Award goes to Coma. Congratulations, Coma. And for Best Esports Event, here are the nominees. And the Game Award goes to 2021 League of Legends World Championship. Congratulations, League of Legends World Championship, and congratulations to all the winners.
Is this in a place in Los Angeles?
3 more world premieres in a
How come I wasn't invited to the fucking Game Awards, bro? What is this bullshit?
Niches. And to start us off, rising from the ashes to take their rightful place as
I'm a fucking gamer, dude.
Telltale Games is back and better than ever.
That's bullshit. That's I'm pissed. Now I'm pissed. I'm actually pissed. That's fucking bullshit.
I've heard stories about you. I know you've been a rock hopper, so you survived the crushing black of space. You work the docks on Ceres.
So hungry.
You don't put up with any bullshit.
Cutie and Myth are there. Is Cutie a fucking gamer? Actually, I bet she plays League.
You don't have any problems killing inners or belters who disagree with the OPA.
Was I up for anything for Game Awards last year?
I've heard quite a bit about you, Kamina Drummer. It's hard to tell if it's all true, though.
Truth is true.
No.
How you deal with it is up to you, boss man.
Least hours gamed, calls himself a gamer. Shut the fuck up, chatters. Bro, you don't game?
Hi, I'm Kara G from Amazon's hit show, The Expanse, and I'm thrilled to be exploring this great character further. Check out the next issue of Game Informer to learn more about The Expanse, a Telltale series.
We all have our reasons for Babylon's tower to fall.
Here's how I know I'm not a fucking gamer, because while there's people crying in the chat about watching the Game Awards with me, the moment I turn over to the Game Awards, people are like, oh, fuck this, I'm leaving. Even when I watch fucking game trailers, people are just like, yeah, I don't want this. This is not for me. I hate this. And I am a real gamer, by the way. Suck my cock.
Your bond with the Gideon coffin gives you strength. Powers. Control. The only thing you can't do is go back.
Okay.
The tower awaits. It's time to
What is happening? How is the fucking trailer lagging? What is going on? Is there a YouTube link? Should I just watch this on YouTube? Isn't this like Mordau? Isn't this the Nazi simulator? It's like, yeah.
Free weekend. Play now.
This is the game that you play if you're like straight up blood and soil.
Take the village. Come to the Highlands.
Not that it's a bad game, but like, aren't there a lot of Nazis who play this fucking game because of the Deus Vult shit? It's a good. It looks like a good game though. Dude, that's sick. That's sick. Perfect.
Merry Shipmas.
I have something for you.
What's up, everybody? I am Ariel Powers, and I'm at the Game Awards. Let me take you on a tour. That's the stage right there, and this is the back of it. That's pretty much it. We'll be hanging out with myself and Nate Hill tonight on his Twitch channel. Make sure you come through. It's going to be all over Verizon's 5G network. It's going to be insane. We have some special guests for you, so make sure you tune in and hang out with us. See you there.
And now, guess what I have? 2 more world premieres for you coming in steaming hot, fresh from the oven. Let's take a look.
A creature wanders restlessly.
Who are those people? They're just like people that are streamers that were not clouded enough, I'd say, but like they were people that got access, or they know people that, you know. Nate Hill's Face Clan.
Leave the beast to me. This is a royal matter.
Freshly baked games. Dude, I am excited
We
about
shall be in
this.
port soon. This is our outpost, El Garden.
Hey y'all. You've been reckless with other people's hearts for so long, Jala. It was a matter of time before you wrecked your own. Morning, Ma. Wow, Jala.
Hi, Auntie.
You pissed off your exes so much, they organized against you.
What the fuck is this?
Are we flirting? Or are we fighting?
Come closer and find out.
What the fuck is this, bro? Wait, this is like not bad. Oh my god, it is Skate 4. Oh my god, it's literally Skate 4. I thought that was a joke.
That's acceptable.
What the fuck? Bro, you know what this is? You know what this is? Oh my god. It's like that fucking what was it? Larry Leisure Suit Larry, but Indian.
Evil Dead the game at the Game Awards.
Bisexual Indian Leisure Suit Larry.
Gathering, Jeff Keighley will chat with Bruce Campbell himself and Saber's Tim Willits about the game, which is coming out next year. And now we've got the world gameplay premiere of another evil game, Evil West, which we also announced last year at the Game Awards. Let's take a look.
That was kind of cool.
You know what kept me alive all these years? Upkeep, maintenance, vigilance. Of course, all that means nothing when Hell's Gate starts spewing shit everywhere.
Finally, a game with a white man as the main character, dude. I needed to wash my... I need to cleanse myself of even seeing a moment where a bisexual Indian woman was the main character. Finally, a non-political video game.
Ooh, you didn't see that coming.
I don't know about you, but I am greedy for more content. Here's a new world premiere from Perfect Worlds.
Ah, good morning, Death. What a lovely day to be alive, wouldn't you say? Ready for another busy week in the afterlife?
Okay, am I fucking crazy or does shit look kind of good?
Been an understatement. Evidently, your sorrows have been working overtime. Oh my, really? Wow, that is truly unprofessional. Now, Death, we talked about this. Try not to lose your temper again. Maybe it's about time your subordinates showed you some respect. Well, you know what they say. If you want things done right, it's best to do them yourself.
Whoa! Bro, after Metroid, I'm way more open-minded to side scrollers. Don't be woeing. You're not gonna play it anyways. Bro, are you motherfuckers in the chat just to cry? Like,
we're watching and hosting a watch party together on Nate Hill's channel.
Yeah, we're going to be watching on twitch.tv/Nate Hill, and it's all powered by Verizon 5G. We're going to be spending the night with some of the biggest stars, and me and Ariel, so come by and check it out.
Come through. See you guys.
And now I have the pleasure of presenting the Game Award for Best Audio Design. When your medium relies so heavily on being
Bro, I'm sorry, but that like, oh God, that looks so...
Audio design is everything.
Whatever, I'm not going to say anything. That's great.
An instant mood that either alerts the player to what's coming next or
Like, that's one way to get gamers to fucking be upset, okay?
For Best Audio Design. And the Game Award for Best Audio Design
Looks kind of awkward.
to Forza Horizon 5.
Yeah, thank you.
Bro, I don't know a single fucking like gamer that was invited to
Our audio
this.
team throughout the development of Forza Horizon
Like, I guess
5
Cutie and Myth, but they were there as a hashtag ad. Why is everybody there as a hashtag ad?
Appetite to produce an audio experience of the absolute highest quality. This award, it really does mean the world to us. I'm going to say a few thanks if that's okay. So Fraser, Ruri, Mattia, Matt, and Rich, guys, you did it. This is for you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Jacksepticeye is there? No, he's
Forza
not.
Horizon 5. And now we have an incredible composer, Takeshi Furukawa, here to tell us more about his latest score. Let's check it out.
Every top gamer streamer was invited, but they sent in their girlfriends. No meme. Wait, there's no fucking shot every top gamer streamer was invited. Jacksepticeye is actually there? Why is everybody just making shit up?
A heartfelt relationship between a young girl and an adorable creature. I instantly fell in love with the project and its stunning visuals. Here's a taste of the game with the original soundtrack I'm working on right now. I hope you enjoy it.
Wait, so Jacksepticeye is actually... What the fuck? He's in California? That's... Bro, what the fuck? Pretty sure it's more about celebrating the people who make the games. Wait, I straight up did not get an invite to this at all. Ludwig had dinner with him last night. Yeah, I'm a brand risk dude, yeah. This looks sick. Why do you keep tabs on these people? No, that person, I love Jack. I mean, he's dope. I didn't know he was in California. Why would they invite a terrorist sympathizer, 9/11 streamer? Dude, why are you so sad? There's like a million other streamers that are fucking also streaming this event. Why are you watching this with me? You fucking weirdo. Probably because you're not a gamer and they don't want to be political. Why did I actually ask chat that I should have never brought this up? Because now everyone is saying the most idiotic bullshit.
Here it is. I can't believe it. We are already here. We are down to our final world premiere of our pre-show. It
Dog,
is
what happened? They didn't think Activision-Blizzard was, you know, an issue to fucking take a stance on, but they were like, yeah, we can't have Hasan Piker on the stream. Is that what happened, you think? They were like, hey, we're going to not be political about Activision-Blizzard and like sexual harassment that's happening from top to bottom. But that fucking political Twitch streamer, Hasan Piker, that's a step too far for me. That's what you think, chatters? That's what happened?
I can barely wait
night to show you how everybody's doing.
Round one.
Persona 4 Arena Ultimax will be released for PlayStation 4, Nintendo Switch, and Steam on March 17th. The Steam pre-order will be available very soon. Oh, how steamy!
Okay, everyone, it's time for me to hand it off.
Everyone else on the platform got a bag to watch this? Wait, really? No, they didn't. You're just lying, dude.
Performances by Sting and Imagine Dragons, appearances by Keanu Reeves, Carrie Ann Moss, Jim Carrey, Ben Schwartz, and yes, more world premieres coming up so soon for our main show. And I just want to say, I hope I didn't get too braggy about how many world premieres we had, but you know what? I'm not going to apologize, because when the best of game development and production has that much to share, I think we all win. And when it comes to the Game Awards, more is...
Oh my God, XQC's literally watching the Game Awards as a hashtag ad. Bro, I fucking hate this, dude. I literally hate this industry. I hate Twitch. I hate the fucking video game awards. So is Soda. Why am I watching this? Why am I watching this? What the fuck? I mean, I'm watching it because, like, you guys want me to watch it, but holy shit. I'm literally watching this for fucking free. Brand risk, no money equals no watch. Didn't get away with this time, Himbo Boy. It's not even about that. It's like, the ad is not for the Game Awards. Every part of this is like hashtag fucking ad. You mad because you aren't getting paid to watch it? No, you fucking idiot. I'm mad because, like, I wasn't fucking invited. I didn't even know this was happening. Like, I don't know what the fuck is going on. You need an agent. I don't want to listen to this. But I will run a top of the hour ad break now. No other reason to watch it if you don't want to, man. Any Hasan content is good content. I mean, I want to watch it because it's like... I don't want to get DMCA'd. I want to watch it because... obviously it's like a thing that's like happening on the platform, and if I don't want people lose their fucking minds over it. But you had to apply here. No, dude, that's like to co-stream it. I'm not even fucking co-streaming. I don't give a shit about that. Tim Dillon says Joe Rogan is a victim. You unironically sound like an Onion article. Streamer finds out event, basically huge event that's basically an ad, has ads for it. I'm small time in management in this space, and I knew about this Bacardi campaign running parallel tonight. Your team's lacking. I don't care about the hashtag ad watch party shit as much as I fucking care about not even knowing that this event was happening or being invited. You know what I mean? Soda Next, you have sound on? I mean, I don't know why. Go watch it with them then. I don't give a fuck about hearing the music, bro. Here you go, bro. Listen to the music, okay? Like, what are you gonna listen to your dad's music, bro? Sting? Really? That's what you're excited about? There, it ended. Also, I forgot to fucking run the ad, so I'm running it now. Suck my dick.